Imagine a colorful world. A place made of tribes ruled by skills and quests. No makeup, no limits, no boundaries. Just good games with a pinch of rewards and a lot of fun. Enter the universe of Tribally and discover the next generation of gaming. Reality is so old school. Escape from this world and join kindred people to build your space. Tribally. Play together, win together.
You know why every day feels like my birthday? Because of my reputation on Tribally. Since I connected my gaming accounts, I have qualified for several airdrops. I receive rewards for playing my favorite games. And maybe you will find your next favorite game. Connect your wallets today and feel those birthday vibes. Thank you Tribally for these airdrops. And thanks God for these magic hands.
To everyone out there, I am something new, something powerful. You might call me a token, but I'm much more than that. I was born from the community, for the community. I represent the gamers, the loyal, the skillful, and the winners. I serve the creators, the pro players, and the builders. As our community grows in number, I too grow stronger. This is my destiny. This is what I've been programmed to do. My name is Tribal, and you'll see me soon.
What is good, ladies and gents? We're back. We got today's show. If you missed us, well, here we are. I'm Chief, and I am joined by Biku. Brother, how I'm doing tonight?
What is up? What is up? What is up? How am I doing tonight? I am just transferring over the excitedness that I had from yesterday. Maybe we're gonna see Triple Plant once again. as you all see and know, I have no idea how the meta is going. I just know Teal Shell is OP. I just know that One Bug is OP. I just know that Aquas with Scarabs are still around. I'm glad. So yeah, so a lot of fish swimming in the sea. And I'm so happy to be finally casting an Axie Classic, literally the origins of a lot of the Web3 competitive spaces. And I'm happy to actually be doing it with you, Chief. What about you? How you doing
Bro,
tonight?
it is amazing to have you. I'm doing great. I worked out and did things like physical activities today for like hours, like 5 hours. It was a crazy, awesome day. And I'm ready, bro. I'm excited. I've been loving this format. We're doing a special cooked up King of the Hill. And basically, the king is going to have 7 challengers. And all these challengers, as I mess up my camera, all these challengers are going to get 2 chances to beat the king. Each game is a money match. So every single game tonight, money on the board. You see the prizes on the screen. So in round 1, it'll be Mitsubishi versus ACM, and each game will be $15, equaling $30 total. The winner of each game keeps that money. And then if the king gets both wins, 2-0, he gets to choose which one of his Axies are banned for the rest of the evening. If the challenger takes 1 or 2 games off of the king, the challenger gets to pick which Axie will ban for the rest of the evening. The king has 12 Axies, and all of the challengers have 7. And they're both going to be able to do 1 local ban, meaning just for their matches of each other's Axie pools. These amounts of Axie pools and bans have been talked about and chosen by the pros. So we didn't just randomly make this up. Well, we did at the beginning, but we've adjusted. And I think we found the sweet spot to keep it competitive, keep it difficult, and make sure that the king does not have an easy ride. So on that note, make sure to get over to tribally.games, !challenge in the chat. You can pick the winner of these matches. And all I can say is ACM was rank 1 like last season or 2 seasons ago. Zab, Mido, Sunseen, strong players, have either won or have won a different event, coming out. Wookie proved to be an up-and-coming, basically pro, been able to hang with the pros, and Chan and EGM, 2 of the best players in the game. So we got a stacked lineup here. This is not going to be easy for Mitsubishi. Biku, I spoke a lot. How do you feel about this?
Honestly, if you're looking at it, so they all have 12 Axies in their pool, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right? Or is it only Mitsubishi? So going through this, having the knowledge of meta, I think already anything that's close to meta or something that they don't want to fight, I think maybe they're going to take away the bug, or maybe if he plays 2 of it, maybe they need to ban it twice. I'm not sure if they're allowed to have multiple copies of the same Axie. But yeah, I think this, at the end of the day, Mitsubishi might need to show that he's not just the king of meta Axies. He should be also the king of just regular Axie classic fundamentals. We talked about the fundamentals because anybody can rise up to the top in the ranks with any shitty team as long as you understand how Axie Classic works. And I'm excited to see how Mitsubishi plays this, given that he is wearing the crown today.
Yes, he is wearing the crown. He has earned the crown by, consistently just being a beast, right? Like in tournaments, online, offline. I remember when Mitsubishi came to his first LAN event, Axie Masters League, he said he was my biggest fan. And he was a shy youngin' back then. And he's grown so far. Now he's a superstar. Everyone knows Mitsubishi in the V2 Classic world. He's considered top 3 in the game. And, it's incredible to see these players' growth. It's incredible to see them develop and grow up into, grown men. It's crazy. It's super crazy. And I love it. And I'm excited to see how he does tonight. And I'm excited to see how these challengers do tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because these challengers, they ain't no joke either.
For sure. All right. So looking at King Mitsubishi's ban, he banned the one Axie that has any type of energy steal, so he's taking away the plant. And as for Asham's bans, it looks like he will be banning the one with the eggshell. So Mitsubishi still has an Axie that does have the spiky wing on one Aqua, and I think he left it on purpose just so he can still get some of that cattail value. Yeah, and speaking of people growing up, speaking of people like you've been exercising, have you thought about having like maybe Axie Classic but with like some sort of like physical activity? Because we've heard of chess boxing. Have you heard of chess boxing?
Love it. I would love it.
Axie Classic boxing, and then let's just watch Azalea just take the crown or something.
I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat. I would love that. I think that'd be so much fun. Or Axie Classic pickleball. You play
Axie Classic pickleball. Yeah, Axie Classic pickleball, or maybe like to make it smaller, maybe like Axie Classic ping pong, or just something.
No, ping pong is too Jessica. We want it to be physical movement, right? We want it to be a workout. Because you got to go and play Axie Classic after you play a match or do a round of boxing, right?
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. I'd be down. I think that's amazing, and I would be in instantly. If we did something like that in Asia, I'd be there. Heartbeat.
E4E, the touch grass edition. Let's go.
Touch grass. I like that. The touch grass edition. Nice. That's good. Yeah. I mean, I've been in a work mode lately.
Work mode, working out, but yeah, there's a lot of changes that I've seen. But what I'm surprised by right here is that, oh, actually, no, never mind, forget it. I was gonna say that he doesn't have the teal shell comp, but he doesn't have the same teal shell comp that others would play. But I think this is what the regular meta does show. It has the teal shell, it has the pumpkin, and it has the catfish. I was surprised that this wasn't banned. I thought it was either going to be this or the bug that was going to get banned, but it ended up being the aqua. But I think it's because Asham is playing multiple things that has armor, and it's possible he could even bust out the triple plant. All right, here we are. Oh, and he's going for the scaly spear comp on the side of Asham. Let's see how this one plays out.
So with the triple plant, that doesn't really happen that often. I saw that game yesterday, but usually that's not really a thing very often. So I think usually the double aquas with the pliers and these, they can beat the spears because they go first. But this back one with the razor bite, that scares me. Oh, they both have razor bite? Never mind. This is not good for Asium. This is not good at all.
Yeah, it's looking like it too. So he does have the spiky wing, so it's really dependent on the first draw, on whoever draws, whoever does the first attack. And luckily, well, the front is a reptile. I'm not sure what the vision for this is. Maybe if he pops the front first, he can get some value off of this Kotaro by getting some energy. So yeah, a lot of things. So artifacts aren't allowed to be used in this game mode, but this is the Asham special that we've been seeing. I think we saw it 3 times yesterday. The double aqua with spiky wings and koi.
Yeah, and I mean, that's a lot of firepower right there. If the right cards come for Asium, and he's able to do this in the right order, that frontliner from Mitsubishi doesn't impress me because the Kotaro's useless. It's just probably not the great. It's not going to do that great. It's a great Axie, but I don't think it's going to be great in this matchup. I think it'll get a race and not be able to get enough value unless it draws a lot of cards early. But the midliner, Asium's going to have to blow him up, right? That's the thing. You can't let it like survive and get off an attack, because if it gets off that heal, it's just like later, bro. But if you can just delete it in one attack, then it becomes more possible, because these rices, spiky wings, cottontail, scarabs, none of those do crap against these aquas. They don't have like massive damage against the aquas where they're just gonna like erase them, unless it's the spears, right? And look at all of the. Okay, this is interesting. Having all of the razor bites early is not necessarily good, because it means Mitsubishi doesn't have any cards to use.
Yeah,
right?
But he does have one scaly spear. I think his next draw might decide his fate. And if in the end Asham does end up with a pumpkin, he Oh, okay, so he doesn't end up with a pumpkin at all. He still gambles it away and uses 2 cards in the front line. That is some huge cojones from him, using up 2 energy that could have potentially just been wasted.
And
Right.
it's crazy because it worked.
Oh my goodness, it did work. It definitely worked out for him. He popped the plant and his reptile still stands, but it looks like it's gonna be short-lived. And at
Yeah,
the end
but
of it all, he did get an energy out of the deal, and this attack is definitely gonna be massive. I feel like this is already in the bag for
Yeah,
our
I
king
think you're
here.
right. He couldn't just let that plant survive. That was not acceptable. He does get the kill, so he still has energy. Oh, that rice is huge for Mitsubishi.
Oh, you were saying?
Absolutely
That
huge.
is huge. That is definitely humongous. But
With
will this
that,
actually
he
be
might have been
enough?
able to kill. He might have been able to get the kill right there. Yeah, look at that. Look at how close it was.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well played though. Imagine
Well
if he
played.
kills that plant earlier. Imagine.
Imagine if he did. He could have taken out 2 energy, which is literally the amount of HP that he needed to pop on the side of the king. So king takes the first win and 15 buckaroonies to his pocket. And so yeah, round 2, maybe he could still get something out of it. It is only for 2 games. So it looks like Asham is not going to be the one to dethrone the king, but we still have 6 other competitors that might take the perfect slice of the pie. But seeing as how fast it went and then just ended up being in a 1v1 situation at the very end, it's still interesting how close it was. But those key decision makings in the very beginning, he did allow that to happen. And not to mention, he still got a energy out of the deal that he just steamrolled through it. And maybe taking out one of the scaly spear, dusks could change things moving forward for some of these players. But at the end of it all, I think having 2 would just be enough. Actually, he has 4 axes that does have scaly spear. So even if you take out one of them, he's still capable of playing 3 scaly spear axes.
Yeah, that other one has Hatsune as well. So he's got some pretty cool. And there's another one. Yeah. Oh wow. He's stacked. He's got some very, very good axes in his pool. And there's actually 5 because there's that fuzzy one at the bottom with the Gravelant. So he came in prepared with the horns, all the horns, and he brought the poop. The poop flinger is back as well.
Oh, the poop flinger. Honestly, the poop fling is one of the weirdest cards, but also one of the most effective cards that I have seen played in the right hands. Usually, I just use it for the defenses and the armor if I have it in like Colosseum or something.
You're a
Sometimes I can-
defensive shitter.
Yeah, it is definitely a shitter. Like, I'm not gonna attack you. I'm gonna go behind you actually. But yeah, it's a really good card to play around. Very underrated, and well, it stinks basically.
That's true. You're not lying. You're definitely not lying. It does stink, but it is effective as well. And I'm very curious to see how this is going to go through and when he's going to bring it out. He brought it out a lot last time. He used it a lot. Like he was loving the poop. He was a poo flinging animal.
the best poo flinger in the game. He poo flings like a baboon.
Hey, bro,
Baboons
better.
fling poop, right?
Yeah, he actually taught the baboons how to fling the poo. That's like how OG this guy is. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. We're like in the presence of the original poo flinger. I don't know if people understand. Like it's next level.
For sure.
We got way off topic. It's way too early in the show to be getting this off topic already. What's wrong with me? I'm sorry, everyone. Forgive.
Hey, we're still kind of on topic. We're just talking about that one Aqua. Literally, the first Axie that he did register was that Poofling Axie. So he's making a statement.
That means something. Something. Like that's the first Axie he put on the list. That's the first Axie that came into his mind. He's like, I need to have this smelly, swirly goodness on my Axie pool in it somewhere, and boom. Boom.
Well, I would love to see it somewhere into the tournament, and the moment it does happen, it is gonna be awesome. And yeah, what Asham could be playing, maybe he'll bust out the Dawn with the Teal Shell. Probably, I'm not sure, but it really depends on what his read is on what King Mitsubishi is going to be playing. So interestingly enough, it's still a guessing game from here and into the game. So the whole game by itself is already like a guessing game already. So like, does he have these cards? Should I play around these? Should I play around that? But King Mitsubishi's read on the fact that he could still play two cards on his front without the fear of it dying was still one of the biggest plays that did lead to him winning the last game.
Yeah, it is true. It is true. But Asium coming through really wants to get this kill, get this win, take some money home, and solidify this ban on Mitsubishi's Axie pool and try to help out the rest of the defenders, right? That's the kind of the thing here is the attackers, I should say. The attackers need to come together and they need to mess Mitsubishi's Axie pool up. They need to make his life hell. They need to make sure to be super smart about this.
That's right. So Panda user yesterday talked about how the generation and how the meta did evolve. So back then we were seeing a lot of poisons, and we were seeing as how everything shifted into defensive damage. Like if you have damage while you're tanky as heck, that seems to be what the meta is looking like at the moment. So from how it started, how
It's
has
all
the
value,
meta
right?
shifted for you in your opinion?
No, I mean that's just people have learned to make the value play. You don't play your midliner cards until your midliner is about to get attacked, unless it, especially the ones that have high overall stats. You need to make sure that you time it right and you get that full value because it's immense. It's min-maxing, right? It's min-maxing. That's how you min-max in this game is you use the attack defense cards when the Axie can attack and be hit. Because if all of that works out in your favor, you're freaking winning, bro. They run into a brick wall, you kill them, and they're like, all right, cool. I wasted all my energy. I'm dead. It's over.
Yeah, I like how that basically encapsulates why this Teal Shell meta is showing up once again, because of the fact that they can convert the amount of armor that they have into damage. Yeah, it definitely makes perfect sense why this is meta, and well, considerably, it could just be broken. It looks like they're just going to be playing the same comp that they had last game.
They're going to run it back. And here we go. This is going to be super interesting because Asium could have won. I think he stays to the same strategy, most likely, depending on card draw, obviously. He's going to put pedal to the metal, try to kill this frontliner quickly, and try to not let Mitsubishi get any value for the frontliner. It didn't work last time because the frontliner lived with 12 HP, and Asium just couldn't quite break through. Let's see if he can do it this time.
All right, let's see them card draws.
The draw dizzle incoming, and let's see if Mitsubishi can yet again play the perfect rices. Last round, the rices came at the perfect times. It was like Asium thought he had it. He thought he had 4 energy going into the last round, and then all of a sudden he only had 3. And he got him down to 80 HP, so that was the difference. He would have killed with 1 more card.
One more, I think. Yeah, you're right. It was supposed to be 1 more card, and if he could have denied maybe the front Axie's attack from last game. So yeah, so these little interactions, these little decision makings, literally make or break the game. He got close last game. Maybe if he has a better read this time around, it just could be a lot better, Then
we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Because Asium is a very, very strong competitor. We've seen him here before. I'm surprised that it looks like he lost to Zabs yesterday, right, in the finals?
I mean, yep. What I was surprised was like being into the finals. Okay, wait. Okay, here's the first attack. Looks like Asham is going to be attacking first. Gets the vice grip down, and also that vegan bite.
Great turn for Mitsubishi, in my opinion, because He didn't put up a shield, so Asium's Spiky Wing and Pliers got minimal value. And to be fair, he didn't have any cards anyways, so he's just like, all right, whatever, dude.
That's true, but this time around, I think the front axis is just gonna die right here. But luckily, the front axis isn't gonna get well, it's not actually a big letdown for our boy the king here, since he didn't really get any cards in the front line. But if all the cards on the front line is gonna be taken on the next draw, it might prove to be a different story. But yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and close out the kill right here, right now.
Bit annoying for him to get 2 on that Axie right there, and it does get taken out.
All right, that was 1 energy wasted, though. I believe he did use the spear so that he can get more damage on the previous one. He did not get any energy out of that as well, so he's just looking to finalize this kill right here on the front line. And yeah, the Aquas are now open for the pickings.
It's a better position, though, for Asium this turn. And here comes a good Spiky. Gonna get a lot of damage in, but not enough to kill. He didn't have enough damage. 69, baby, 69. That would have been huge. And now is when this Razor Bite comes into play, doing huge damage. But it's still looking okay for Asium. He's gonna get the kill. He's gonna lose this guy, but the Rice does not hit. There's been a lot less Rice value. But 4 to 2 energy, not good.
4 to 2, only uses 1. So he's going to have 3 energy in the next round. The Spiky Wing is active, so still very dangerous for him. Does he have enough armor to actually not allow this to lose? Oh, it is just enough. Once the Spiky Wing is there, it's already a death sentence. All right, we're now 1 for 1 in the score. 15 buckaroonies for each of them. And this is where we move on to the next game, right? This is not a best of 3.
Correct. This is not a best of 3. Both players get $15. And Asium's ban is going to be carried through now. It's permanent. So that Aqua will never see the light of day. And I hope somebody bans the Pooper Trooper, bro, because people don't want to deal with the Pooper Trooper. But I also feel like it would be smart to start banning these spears, right? But everyone's got to ban the spears. You can't be like, well, he's got a lot of spears. If I ban one, he just changes. Yeah, yes, he will for the first time. But the next time someone bans a spear, or the next time, then you're like, ooh,
but I guess it is understandable not to go ahead and ban it, because I don't think it will carry over and bring out that much value in the end, because he brought 5. You brought 5, you ban, you gotta go through the entire chain. Maybe Chan or EGM is gonna fight him without the spears, but then again, he still has the Pooper Trooper, and that could just prove to be more of a difficult challenge than it is the spears.
Yeah, I just feel like, there's a lot of banning opportunities. So if players were to ban 2 of the 5 spears, all of a sudden, at least he doesn't have an optimal spear team anymore. So then what you've effectively done is you've banned 5 axes, right? If you can ban 3 of them, you've banned 5, because now the other 2 are pretty useless. That's how I would look at it. That's how I would.
If you just take out the Dusk, I think if you just ban the 2 Dusks that he has that has the spear, he will only be left with reptiles and plants with a spear. Not sure how effective that is. Then again, you could always play Aquas anyway to get around that regardless.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's, as we just saw, those Aquas crush the spears. The speed is there, the damage is there, and the spear axes, like I mentioned, they don't really have like that much damage, right? The moves that they have are strong, but half of their moves don't do damage to Aquas.
That's right. That's right. All right. I'm actually going to be looking at my bets right now, see if I actually won. And look at that. I did win. I won 5 tribally off of betting for the king on the first game. I'm going to be doing this right now.
Why did your volume just change completely?
Did my volume just change? Hello?
Producer, did you notice that? Am I tripping? That was weird. You're loud now. You're yelling at me. Misumiku in the chat. Eggy, Wookie, Mignonis. What is good, you guys? How are you guys doing tonight? Anyone else in the chat, say what's up. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Tribally.games is the place you want to be right now, ladies and gents. Tribal is the ticker. Do the tingy. I'm over here right now. I'm actually putting in my bets as we speak. I hope I picked Asium in game 2 and not in game 1, but I'm not sure that's the case. I think I did that wrong.
I bet on Mitsubishi on all his first games. So do your best.
Yeah, interesting on all of the first games. So you think that he's going to get figured out by the opponent. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's the thing, right? Because you got to get a read on the opponent first. I'm not sure how Mitsubishi plays. I think I've seen him around maybe in some streams and some competitions, but I don't know him that well. So if I don't know him that well and I may be fighting him and looking at his Axie pool, I would also be confused on what I should be playing. And I think the double spiky wing was a good choice. There was just some decision making and maybe the luck of the draw that really just that's really where Asham did fall short. But yeah, Mitsubishi did get the first game out of that. And that's how I feel every single game is going to be, unless maybe when we get to Sunscene or Wookiee, maybe that's the time where we're like, okay, we've read the opponent. We know what he's going to play. We know what he's going to do. And we know what to ban. So yeah, the further he goes down these rosters, the more Axies that are going to get banned and the more predictable it is going to be. So yeah, it's 1 versus 7. Literally Scott Pilgrim.
Hey, truth. All I can say is truth. You're spitting fire, brother. Spitting fire. So next is going to be Zap. Maybe we can get the Axie pools up. Just maybe. And, just look at how wonderful and beautiful and well planned out these Axie pools are. It's been really fun lately watching these players evolve. The pros know all about Axie pools and stuff, but they've been bringing different Axies every week. And the other up-and-comers, the Tribally OGs, the people that, have made their name through playing on the Tribally platform, who have built a legacy, they have really improved, and they've been able to really step up their game because they're playing with the best players in the world. They're going to compete with the top players in the world. So if you're a up-and-coming player and you want to kind of get involved, Step 1, join the E3 Discord. Tell us you want to play in these games. Step 2, pay attention. When we do a roll call, when we ask for players, get involved. We're going to be doing some offline tournaments with some small prize pools. Get involved. If you win those, you move up the list. Thinking about doing maybe an ELO at some point. Get involved. That's the only way. You got to get involved, and then you're going to get your opportunity to play on these Tribally shows, win some Tribally, become, a pro on the platform, which means that you can set up challenges, you can challenge other people, you can have people bet on you. And when people bet on your matches, you get a cut. That's the thing people aren't really paying attention to. You get a cut. If you play and you don't bet any money, you just play and you make the match and you have the challenge and I bet on you, you make money. And if people do the free bets, you make Tribal. So that means you make money because you can sell it, right? So by playing your favorite games and potentially earning in those games, you can also become a superstar where everybody is like, that guy's sick. When he plays, I'm a bet on that dude because he's a beast. And then you make the money, win or lose. You make more if you win, but still, whatever, dude. So you become a star, you make money, and you play your favorite game. Tell me what I'm missing. I'm waiting.
That's true. I mean, that makes perfect sense. And if you're already watching this and you're not watching while betting on Tribally, I mean, what have you got to lose? There's free bets in there, and also if you got a USDC or 2 to spare and it's on base, dude, just go ahead and bet on that. And if you do have Axie knowledge to boot as well, and these players to heart, and I am looking at the bans here. Zab, I think Mitsubishi already banned the one Axie that looks to be a threat, which is the Dawn with the teal shell goldfish, and also the what do you call that again? The smiles.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Razor bite.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
The Razor bite.
The Razor bite. But yeah, so if you're already watching this and you are a passionate fan as well, might as well go on Tribally. And there's more things to actually find there as well. Not just the betting site. It also has a ton of tools that can assist you in your games. Find out who's the best right now, as well. So if you're also a streamer, you can also get your streams featured on Tribally, on the Tribally website, so you can see it all there. So it is just the hub that you need for Web3 gamers. That's tribally.games. And right off the bat, if you just go in there, you can literally log in with your Twitter account or your Discord, and you can already start placing your wagers, choosing, are you going to go with the king or against the king? So it's really up to you. Just like how baseball fans just go into a stadium. If baseball fans can literally just put something in, wager for free, or just say, hey, I think this guy's going to win. Hey, put your money where your mouth is. Let's see what you got. Let's see how you really know the game, right? And already 6 bets have already come in. 33 bets. Actually, there's more bets right now on the current on the Mitsubishi versus Mido game with 50 bets already. But in the next game that we're going to be having with Zab, it's already 35. So let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, and I mean, we got dollars going up on all these matches too. People are getting involved. People are doing it. And it's good because, like, for example, Mido he's a hero, right? He has won so many matches, streamed tournaments, challenges. He's just done the tingy. And now he gets a chance again to play against a pro. Zab coming out, winning the qualifier yesterday, beating Asium, who just beat Mitsubishi, right? So boom, Poophead is gone. Poop gone. Later, Poopy. So they're not
we need
going for
Mitsubishi to win 2 times so that this does not go over to the next game, so that we can save Poopy Head, Mr. Poopy Head.
Sloshy head, unhealthy, going to die very soon. Oh god, that brings me back to great memories. Our conversation before these matches, that was funny.
All right, now seeing a double plant in the mix here is very interesting. Then again, there is an Aqua. Maybe he could win the 1v1 at the very end. Does have a Koi. How this would play out is still very interesting, though. There is a Hatsune in the middle side, and of course, the healing potential with that Mosquito. Very interesting how this would play out, depending on the first draw. It's really the first draw that decides a lot of games, you know. If I have enough dump on that front line, it's so good.
I like this a lot for Zab. I don't think Michi has enough damage to get through both of these plants unless a lot of things go his way. The frontliner for Mitsubishi, it will be able to get its attacks off. That's nice, right? So it's going to have more damage, and it's always going to use its cards, and it's always going to get full value. It'll always attack first and then use its shield. So the matchup's not bad, but I just think actually it's pretty even. There's just not that much damage from Mitsubishi to kill 2 plants. It feels like the damage is a bit low. Okay, Biku has nothing to say. Great, nice. Love you too, bro. Sick, bro. Wait, did I... Is he gone, or do I just?
No, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness.
Panic.
But yeah, so I was talking when apparently my mic decided to mute itself. But well, actually no, I muted it because I needed to sneeze. Anyway, he does have the scarab. He does have the scarabs. He does have the vice grips. But it looks like it did not appear. Okay, now it did. And it looks like he's going to have a way better early game than before, but he is going to be sacrificing this bird first. What?
That's interesting.
That might be bad for our boy here, but he does overshoot it with 1 extra energy and also loses 1 because of the Goda. But that's already 1 Axie down.
I wonder if that was calculated.
I would say it is, but a 1v1 with the midline plant against the Aqua might just prove to be very difficult for him because those are all physical abilities. Those are all physical
No
cards.
damage. No
Yeah,
damage.
melee cards.
Literally no damage. Like Nunya, negative damage. Wow. That was weird. That was weird. I can't even judge off of that game because that was just weird. And that's a lot of damage coming in. That's 400 shield. Oh, that was, I feel like that was a interesting play right there. But it doesn't matter because this plant is not winning a 1v2. There's just no way. There's just no way in hell he wins a 1v2 like this. It is absolutely crazy. And so yeah, but it's okay. That was a weird match, right? So I don't think
Seb was thinking properly there, or maybe his entire goal was hoping and praying that the bird will still live after that eggshell, which makes sense, you know. Maybe he thought he could get away with it, but nope, he had enough to actually just pop the bird. So once the birds pop, you literally have no source of that much damage through a 1v1 in the midline. He has what? Hatsune and Mosquito. Like, well, what's that gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And then you get Scarab, so your Mosquito doesn't even heal you. So at that point, you're just like a full-on schmuck. And you're just like, well, this sucks. I can't do anything. I have no friends. Nobody likes me. Panic.
Right? And that's why you go to Tribally Games, because you could literally go in there, find some friends, chat with them as well. And literally every day, if you don't have somebody to say good morning to, you can go to tribally.games and you can say it back. Somebody says GM to you, you GM them back and collect as many GMs as you want. Don't have friends? That's perfect. You can go to tribally.games. There's friends there. Anywho, also wager with them or against them. So many potential things that you could do.
Yeah, exactly. Or play. You can be a player as well, right? That's the other thing people forget. You can be the next superstar. You can be the next hero. Right now, the gamer battles have come out as well, I believe. Yeah, I see some leaderboards there. And it allows you to do, or wait, let me check. I don't want to lie to you guys. It might still be getting final touches. Gamer battles, boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's right here. I can do it. All right, so you can go right now. Oh, you can. I agree to pay 2 tribal. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I like it though, because it's like you're gonna win money. It's a small fee. It's a little bit of a burn mechanism. I see that in the private matches, you can do Origins Classic and Apron. In the open ones, it's just Classic right now. But most of you guys, you know, you want to do the Classic. So you can do 50 cents. You can do $1, $5, $10, $25, $5, $0, $100 challenge. If you think you're sick nasty, then you just go out there and you crush, right?
Oh yeah.
Producer, create gamer battle. Click there. In the middle. No. Bottom middle. Yup.
Coinbase, Ronin, or Ronin Waypoint. Wow. Okay. It's literally Tribally is just Ronin activated now, and I love it.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my. You don't need to do that. I don't think. Can't you just go to the button, create gamer battle, or does it make you connect the wallet? We'll be right back.
Panic. Panic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We never left. We're here. We're with you. We love you. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for dealing with us. You guys are freaking awesome. Tonight has already been a lot of fun. There we go. That's what I was asking for. Wham bam. Boom boom. Here you go. Check it out. Here's what it looks like. Aprava the Uzdik. That means USDC. $100 Axie Infinity. Boom. Approve USDC. You put it up, and then you have within 2 hours of the time that you set. You get to set the time. You get to choose when you play. So what you could do is you be like, all right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna play Friday night. So at 7 o'clock, 7:20, 7:30, 7:40, 7:70. There's no 7:70. I've seen if you're paying attention. If someone else wants to play at that same time, they just accept, put up some money, and you guys duke it out. You can also do a private match if you just want to test out the tool. You want to find someone to play against to play your favorite game. Boom! Do it! Do it now! Get to the chopper!
Oh man, I've never heard Indian Arnold Schwarzenegger before.
Whoa!
Do it now!
Whoa! Rare. What is good
Bald
is that
Fight
we have
Club.
a follicle shortage. Damn, bro.
Wow.
Damn,
Okay.
bro.
What about you? What about you, Chief? At some point, are you also gonna join the Bald Fight Club?
Bro, are you crazy? I love my hair. I mean, one day it's gonna fall out. So whenever that happens, sure, dude, I'm in.
Just to fight.
But until that happens, like, nah, dude, I like my hair.
Rare con where everyone's gonna be like
Bald
everyone's
con.
gonna be bald. Rare con.
Bald con. It's bald con, bro.
Bald con.
Bald con. Definitely bald con. That's the
Right.
only place to be is bald con.
Who are your top 3 favorite bald people? Number 1 is definitely Rare.
Well, it's rare. It was Gunlock, but he failed me. Yeah, Gunlock, he went to the hair side.
I mean, Jeff Bezos must be up there, right? Like somewhere in the top 3.
No, definitely not. He's not on my list at all. No, couldn't say that I'd agree with that one. I'm good on all those billionaire schmucks. All they do is freaking crush the world with their derping Steezen decisions. It's crazy. I don't even know what to say about
that guy who's like a doctor fireman, the man with a million. That guy. I'm pretty sure everyone knows who I'm talking about.
Keep going.
But there's
man
also
with a
Andrew
million-
Tate. Let's talk about all the bald people.
Wait, who's the man with the million? I want to figure that one out. What you say?
I'm talking about. Oh wait, are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
No, I'm talking about like who's your top 3 bald people. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the game first. Most influential bald people. But anywho's Reno. Let's look at this. There doesn't seem to be that much changes, but the midline plant has been switched off to this anti-energy gain plant instead. Could spark a difference. As long as you don't do any more risky eggshells, I think it's going to be a lot better this time around.
Yeah, I mean, it is true. It is true, these things you say. But how is it going to play out today? We do not know. We do not know. Nothing is unsure as we observe the show. But today is a day with an amazing play of Axie V2. So let's be happy and gay. All right, that's all I got.
Thanks, Master Oogway. All right.
It was like a poem, kinda, sorta, ish.
Dr. Seuss meets Kung Fu Panda is insane.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. I'm down
Yeah.
with that. Down with that. Okay, take over for a minute, bro. I'm spewing diarrhea.
Master Oog Whey. You take whey protein? We could talk about the plumber, the janitor, the doctor, the astronaut. He knows what Gunlock knows who I'm talking about. We're talking about an adult actor that's bald. That's the plumber, janitor, doctor, astronaut, physicist, whatever. Also teacher and stepbrother. He's everything.
Whoa. Is that when it starts getting weird? when it's a stepbrother as well.
Eat your end step, bro. All right, rare no. Okay, it's really okay. Now that's an interesting Google search. But you know what else is an interesting Google search? Tribally.games, guys. Still a chance to go into this, and if you guys are gonna be seeing the game between the King versus Sunseen, bet against Sunseen. I'm telling you guys this now. Anyway, okay, looks like he's gonna get an energy out of the deal and deals a lot of really good damage in the front line plant. Looks like he's not gonna get that much value there, or maybe he might even shoot himself in the foot again by playing maybe an eggshell here, thinking that he's not gonna play enough. But we'll see.
Grabbing defeat out of the jaws of victory. Is that how that one goes?
I'm not sure how that one goes. You're probably right.
It's when you choke really, really hard and you snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Someone, I think it's Eggy or Best or someone said it, and it's a thing. You'll see. You haven't been here long enough, but you'll see.
Yes.
Soon. So we're seeing a little bit of a speed advantage coming out from Mitsubishi, and that means that this plant has been taking some massive damage. But what he does is he comes out with the eggshell and basically hits him with the rice and a Goda, steals all the energy, and is like, yeah, dude, I'm sick, you're not. And this is huge.
That is massive.
Sav is crushing it right now.
That's true. He doesn't have enough cards to actually pop this this backline bird, and in total he's already taken away 3 energy off of the King, and it's going extremely well for him at the moment. But with this plant gone, it might prove to be a bit more difficult moving forward. Doesn't have any eggshells on the back line, but it looks like he does get the spiky wing in, get some of that value, and Cottontail in the front. I guess he just accepted the fact that it might just be dead. Now that's 4 total energy taken away. I'm not sure how the King can actually get around this. I mean, this may be the last time we'll ever see Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Mr. Poopy Butthole is gone right here. Boom! Because now bird dies, and then plant comes in with Kakatoos, and
Kakatusi.
Whoa, that was sexual, bro. Too sexual.
It was?
Maybe.
Decided to why?
Nah, dude. Pushing it, bro. You can't be saying things like that live on air. It's like super risky.
Am I fired?
You're fired, bro.
All right.
You can join Eggy on the sidelines.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. You took it too far. You took it too far.
I'll be casting from here. In the chat.
I'll be casting. I'm sorry, guys. It's over. It's freaking over.
Oh my gosh.
I'm done.
Okay, so what's my
Biku,
file?
You ruined it for me.
I'm so sorry.
I don't even know what to say to you anymore, bro.
You're just mad because the poopy head is gone.
Well, yeah, that's part of the problem. That really bothers me, man. It's
Let's talk about the next game while I'm still in the stream. They haven't kicked me out yet, but so coming up next is gonna be Mito versus the King. So Mito surprisingly has a lot of bets on his games. First game having 60 total bets, and on the second game 40 total bets. This is more bets than the rest of the roster combined, surprisingly. But if you do look at Gamer Battle's leaderboard, the reason why, due to the popularity, is definitely because of the fact that Mito has a really high win rate when it comes to betting in Gamer Battles, with a 58% win rate. So he is making bank off of these bets. So he's technically winning just by making sure he chooses who else is winning. And you can do that too on Tribally.games. Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the membrane. And there is some floating liquidity out there for anybody who is trying to get involved. I got some on Mitsubishi. I got some against Mitsubishi. You know what I'm saying? I'm mixing it up. I believe in our challengers. I believe. Yeah. I believe.
He believes. He definitely believes.
We believe.
And that's the type of spirit that you gotta have. This isn't gambling if you know the game just as well as the players. So If you believe
Yeah.
that to be true, then you should also be wagering right there. Miñones, I believe I can fly.
I believe
Ah,
you can fly too.
I believe you can fly. You should try it out.
So
You know that thing that they did in that one show where he pushed his son off the building so he could see if he could fly? He almost flew.
is that what happened? That's a thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to name shows here. Yeah, but I think yeah.
So we're about to go into the third match. It is Mido. It is the Golden Boy, the Tribally Golden Boy. I know that there was a time Mido was making like 100 tribal per game he was playing. That's not counting the USDC. And that's not counting like if he bet on it or anything, just from other people, right? So I know he was out here grinding hard, making some bucks. So, props to him. Well done, Mido. Paving the path,
Yep.
for new
Props to
players.
him for also being the player in the games. Not only that, he's also wagering on games and he is at the top. So let's see if he's making people money or if he is about to disappoint those that probably bet on him. I'm not sure. But looking at the market spread, it looks like in the second game, majority voted, wagered towards Mido. I guess I'll just say Mido. And it's kind of 50-50 on the first game. So 60 total people. But there is a slight difference. I think it's a bit more on the side. I think we could say it's 60-40 for the side of the king. And oh my goodness, his spiky wings are just gone. I think they're just boxing him into the scaly spear comp here.
And I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense to my noob brain, but I might just be a noob. So who knows? Who knows? But I feel like that's not the play personally. I feel like you get rid of the spears. I've said it twice now, maybe 3 times. Kill the spears! Off with their spears! Be gone with those spears! That's what I think.
And that's how you depopulate the earth. But looking at how the state is right now, looking at the state of this, he does still have the Dawn that can actually go to the back line, just in case. And we are seeing 2 meta axes here, but on Mido's side, the Dawn did got banned, the one with the shrimp. So there's no backboarding here, and I think this would allow Mitsubishi to play maybe one Aqua with Spike Ewing, without any fears whatsoever. So Mido being forced to go front to back, he could probably play the bug in the back line. And yeah, so they're very limited when it comes to their Axie pools, but King Mitsubishi, they're not looking to ban all the scaly spears, because I don't think the people that are challenging are in cahoots with each other. So they need to be conversing. So they need to be having the conversation of which should we ban on this guide, so that maybe along the line we could potentially win more, right?
That's what I think. But again, I'm a noob, and that's why I'm here casting and not on the other side out here playing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
But
just
you used to play. What are you saying? What are you
bro,
saying?
that was a long time ago. The longest of times ago.
The longest of times
I was
ago.
like season -5 until season 10, and then I quit.
Yeah, I think we're at a time where we could call those times like the Axie Renaissance or something.
That's like the Stone Age, right? My eggshells had 50 defense. My Rosebud and Shiitakes, they were free. Yeah, 0 cost. Get on my level.
Shiitakes.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. Absolutely crazy.
See, I don't have any of that. I don't. I think I came in when all those changes were already made, but I was there before they really nerfed the pure aquas to the ground. There's always going to be that. White Chief is always with sunglasses because they're cool.
No, because I'm tired. My eyes are tired. I'm tired, and this hides my tiredness a little bit, to be completely honest. I've been non-sunglassing lately. I've gotten rid of a lot of the wrinkles. Lots of good sleep, lots of facial moisturizing, lots of that stuff. But 5 hours of physical activities today, and I am feeling it.
Aren't these the blue sunglasses? Chief is a Michelin now.
Okay.
He's Michelin or he's Michelin? He's Michelin.
Michelin. I'm Michelin.
He's Michelin. But yeah, when does the game come in? Let's see. We don't know.
Soon. Very, very soon.
Very, very, very soon.
Trust in me. The game is on its way. 2 minutes, yeah. And let's see, and exclamation challenge in the chat is all I gotta say. Because if you get in
challenge, right. Exclamation challenge actually pops out the bot that takes you to the link where you can actually wager on these, by the way. So yeah, exclamation point challenge. If you want to fight somebody for some nice tribal tokens or USDC, just exclamation point challenge. It reminds you where to go, where you need to go.
And our producer needs to mute his mic because there's an echo. Oh, Biku's the guy.
To me, or Mario? Oh, I'm on Discord. There you go. How about now?
You're talented, bro. That you can echo yourself. You're truly, truly talented.
It's me. Hello.
Hello?
Am I still echoing?
Hello. Okay.
All right.
Good so far.
And we are back to our regular. He mains Echo in League, Chief. No, I do not main Echo. Echo is such a dog champ. I'm so sorry. But of all the things that I would be playing, I play Victor, dude. Victor, I think the Victor buff was way better. Okay, let's get back to some Axie. We're not talking about League of Legends. We can talk about that later. Victor Nation. How are we feeling? All right. So, Old Reliable is getting popped out again by our boy Michi Bishi. He played the same comp last game, and on the double plant with an Aqua for the side of Midu. And let's see how he do this game.
Midu, how he do? It's me. I think it's Mido, but who know? Who know if it Mido?
We do, me do. All right. So how would we see this one play out? Whoever pops the front, but technically Mido has two fronts. He has both the plant, the two plants in his front and mid. There's no backdooring going on, but he does. But Michibishi does have the spiky wings that would for sure break the front line if I ever choose to do so. And also a ton of ways to gather energy as well. This plant is equipped with a Kotaro, and it looks like he's not going to get any value for the frontline Kotaro either. I think he might have just screwed himself a bit by even playing this, but I think because of the fact that he does have Rice, it just makes perfect sense.
True.
It's my due. Does he be taking all my dough?
It's my due. My due.
Oh, good one, Gunlock. Good one. It would have been funnier if you didn't have hair. Not gonna lie.
I agree. At least 2x funnier.
Yeah, the jokes don't hit as well when now that you have hair.
Yeah, you lost some value there, Gunlock. You definitely lost some value.
Yeah, it's like you just rug pulled your entire fan base by growing your hair out again.
It's true.
We loved you. But yeah, all right. So what else are we seeing in this game? Eggy, okay, buddy. So the e4e.gg website. So Chief, how about some alpha that we can just sneak in here with just 30 viewers? E4e token.
Okay. So no. You stop that right now. But what I can do is say, for example, everyone in here that's, for example, has their daily check-in list. That's probably something everyone should check out. I feel like that is the easiest, the easiest value add to check out the website and just see how easy it is. We're gonna keep this list updated. You guys can make that coin. I'll buy some. If you guys make a Chief coin, I'll buy some. No
Chief,
rugs,
no
no
rugs,
devs,
no
just
devs.
eggs. Boom.
Yeah, make someone else do it. Airdrop you the 50%, and you just hold.
There you go. And then it wasn't even me, right? I didn't do nothing.
That's true. All right. So
wasn't me.
first hand of the game is already out. There is well, this is the second hand. It's already round 2. They skipped the first one. Not a lot of value that he can use to actually pop this front line for the side of Mitsubishi, but it looks like they're going to skip a second time in the second round, and here is where the bullets are going to be flying. Gets the buzzy gets the buzz wind in there. Spiky wing value already off the top. Is this going to be enough to pop it though? I don't think so. Ooh. Oh shoot, it does get popped, but will this reptile follow?
I mean, there's not.
Looks like it won't. He wasted some energy on the front line, right? Hoping it wouldn't die, but it looks like it's died.
Ouch.
That's an oopsie on his side.
That is painful. It gets off its attack, which is not what you want to see. Getting off again, like you talked about, that full attack defense value, right? That's exactly what that was.
Oh yeah, but will this be enough to actually pop this front line? No, it is not. There's no
spiky
wing there. And he also takes a card out of the deal. If it's the Cottontail, that would be detrimental. But I guess either one gets taken away. It just removes a lot more potential to actually kill it. Hatsune is going to be used, and it will seal the deal with this front. Now, the king is just left with one axis.
And look at this. Mido putting up the brick wall, drawing both Hatsune was not what Mitsubishi expected, because Hatsune was just played. And now all of a sudden, half of his cards are gone. Mido's going to get the speed up, and I think Mido just won. Yeah, it's
Mido
over.
Just won, and I lost my bet. No.
Wow. Did anybody accept that match? Because I bet on Mido.
You bet on Mido? Well, good for you. Good for you. But it looks like more than half of the people in this wager bet on the king. But those who follows Mido will win something. Might as well just change your name from Mido to Midas, because you have just made gold for those who follow you. Let's freaking go.
Hey, Mido is just showing up week after week after week, doing things every single time, and it is absolutely incredible. He is just out here crushing.
Oh yeah, he definitely is crushing it right now, and I guess taking away Mr. Poopy Butthole does take out a lot of tools. Maybe that play really got into the head of Mitsubishi, but the second game could potentially change things now, knowing the fact that that is his go-to play. Of course, the spiky wing with the double plant could potentially change the front line reptile, perhaps. I'm not sure, but we haven't seen Mitsubishi pop out the bug or the dawn just yet. So still, a lot of changes could be made, and also this bird hasn't seen some play just yet. So yeah, we'll see. Is Mido going to fake ball now? Is that what we'll be doing in 2025? I don't know what Mido looks like, so we'll see.
Mido will definitely go bald if you pay him enough dollars. Give him some dollars.
How much money would it take for you to shave your head, Chief?
For me? I said I'd do it if Tribally hits 50 cents. I would shave every hair off my entire body.
No, just your head. We come on. If you're bald, you gotta have the beard. I don't know, man. I mean, honestly, you're on your way to be like you're doing all this physical, spiritual stuff. Like at some point, you might just end up becoming a monk. We're not fast tracking that. We just want to shave your head.
That's fine. I'm okay with all of it. I accept. Let's do it, bro. Let's freaking go.
What about you guys in the chat? How much money would it take for you guys to shave your head? Gunlock did it for free, but you know he grew it back, so I guess it wasn't worth it. How much do you guys? How much would you guys want to get paid to shave your head? Because I've tried it. I've tried going full bald. It made it hard to wear t-shirts for sure. Like keeps getting stuck halfway. But
it made it hard to wear.
But it does feel breezy. Yeah, because it gets stuck like the tiny like bristles of your hair get stuck halfway, and I'm like, oh wow, this is weird. I'll do it for a goodnight kiss from Asteriste. Oh, you don't want a good night. You will not have a good night.
You will not have a
Sending
good
on
night.
Discord.
All right,
kidding.
send. Okay, fantastic. Well done. Huh? What? Bum da la hum. Boom boom. Bum da la bum. Wum wum.
Hum.
Wum da la wum. So we're gonna go into the second match, Maito versus Mitsubishi. If you don't know, now you know. Maito's already out here breaking people's ankles. He's, he's making moves. He is making moves. He's taking out some of the best players in the world.
Making bank.
And making bank. Banking the making. Banking in the making. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
Boom, boom.
Already 1750 in his pocket just from winning that first game. But will he take the second one as well? So that'll be interesting to see if he can actually take down the king for all his worth. You know, it's literally just Warcraft. You're the king? Well, I didn't vote for you. Work. work. So, work.
Do you remember that? Something need doing? Work. I loved it. Dude, those are some of the best times of my life.
We're under attack.
We're under attack. Work. I love it, dude. Take me. Yes, bro. You know.
Of course.
We're brothers, bro. From another mother's, bro.
Oh yeah. But anyways, Reno, there it is. There's the bug, and there's
You've been talking about backdoors all night. You've been talking about backdoors all night, Biku. Now's your chance.
All right. I mean, honestly, backdoors are best. Of course, at night. I've never heard of backdoors. Maybe. And maybe as a kid, and then you just play in your backyard or something. But anywho, let's get into this game. What the potential could be. It doesn't seem like we would see that much value from this Dawn unless he could go for the one-shot post-fight combo. But that needs a lot of cards coming out of this Dawn. Chief's camera is gone. I'm not sure if he's with us in spirit, but let's see. Gunlock, I'm talking about, the door at the back of your home. What are you talking about? But yeah. Oh my goodness. We were just talking about this. He literally has the combo right here, right now. He can just delete that Aqua if he chooses to do so. But going for it at a 1v1 with the midline against that bug could prove to be a bit difficult. He does have the Scarab, so there's no way for him to actually heal up. And of course, he has that Sune to negate that Parasite. So this doesn't look like a sure win yet.
I think he might. Maybe he just goes for it, right? He just does the delivery, drops in the Parasite, drops in the Scaly Spear,
and he doesn't. That's interesting. I would think that he would just
because
do
what
it
it's
right
going to do is it's going to get rid of the Aqua. The Aqua is the only thing that can kill the bug, and then the bug is going to be fighting against the two plants with an eggshell to protect it. So now Maito is in big poopy trouble.
For sure. Big Poopy Trouble also takes one more energy out of him. So, yeah, left with nothing but 4 energy on the side of Mido. Mido is definitely cooking this game, but things can change. There's still a lot of potential here. And he also has the Scarab already in hand. So, automatically negating that Mosquito in the King's hand right now. But with a double Cottontail, I think it's okay to be used now. I'm not sure if this, but this is gonna be the one that ends up being in the 1v1 situation. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
wow,
mean,
the double Skipperino was
you
not
don't
something
want to be in a
I was
1v1
expecting.
situation like this. You don't want to be in this 1v1 situation if you have plants against the bug. It's just no Guten. No fucking Guten. Oh, but this bug is
Oh,
real
gosh.
low. Real
yeah,
low
no
because of
freaking
all the
Guten
scarabs,
indeed.
right? All that scarab value. But this
Oh
Dawn
yeah,
is
but
going
the
to
parasite
survive.
value is definitely good here. Takes out those pumpkins. But I think you're okay with losing the pumpkins because they don't literally have damage. Are we going to see the first 2-0 sweep and it's not by the king? That's going to be very insane right here. And it looks like this bug might go off first, but the scarab does pop off and he does get some healing there. And there's no scarab to negate the next flurry of healing.
Yeah, but I mean, Mido's plants are.
Oh my goodness, is
they're
this the
dead.
comeback story?
They're gone.
I
They're
thought it
no
was boxed
longer
into a
with us.
corner. It looks like he could potentially win this.
Yeah, no, it looks like Mitsubishi is going to bring it back. He is going to win game 2. He's going to defend his honor and take home $15 more added to his prize pool. So
All
congratulations to both players. Another 1-1. We've had a lot of this 1-1 action. It's very, very good.
Very, very good. All right. Now we're looking at the market spread on Sunscene. There are at least like some people that did vote for him. So there's 15 bets on Sunscene's games. Okay. So 15 bets, by the way, but it looks like it's kind of the bets are kind of around 90% on the side of our king and 10% on the side of Sunscene. So apparently we're moving markets here. I'm probably just the KOL telling people where to bet now. So Sunscene, I've activated the trap card. You're gonna win, right? Right? Unseen?
Bro, I'm about to put mad pressure on Sunscene. We're doing it, baby. $5 on Sunscene in match 1. I believe he can do this. Come on,
All right.
Sunscene.
He's seen the sun,
Come on,
but don't fly
Sunscene.
too close.
But
Alrighty then.
before we get into this madness, we're gonna go into a quick 5-minute break. Tribally.games, get over there, pick your side, pick your champion, and when we get back, we're gonna have some motherfucking action. So tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell your dog, your parrot, whoever the hell you know, you see, whoever's in your phone, send out a message to all of them. Make an Instagram post. Let the people know this is where we're at. The Tribally and E4E show, baby. Let's freaking get it. Thank you guys, and stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Imagine a colorful world. A place made of tribes ruled by skills and quests. No makeup, no limits, no boundaries. Just good games with a pinch of rewards and a lot of fun. Enter the universe of Tribally and discover the next generation of gaming. Reality is so old school. Escape from this world and join kindred people to build your space. Tribally. Play together, win together.
To everyone out there, I am something new, something powerful. You might call me a token, but I'm much more than that. I was born from the community, for the community. I represent the gamers, the loyal, the skillful, and the winners. I serve the creators, the pro players, and the builders. As our community grows in number, I too grow stronger. This is my destiny. This is what I've been programmed to do. My name is Tribal, and you'll see me soon.
I'm happy. Na, 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 na. Oh, we're live? Hey, everybody, we're back. We've just been hanging out and singing songs you already know because we're so happy. Na, 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 na. Right, Biku? Tell them how happy we are.
Happy,
And tell them why we're so happy.
Oh yeah, but I'm definitely gonna
Happy,
be not as happy
happy.
as the people making bank right now, especially for the people who bet on Mito in the first round. I know, like a huge chunk, a huge chunk of 60 people was get that, more than half actually bet on the king. So might not be that happy, but let's see if Sunscene can make a lot more people unhappier, because it is 9-1 and the ratios of how many people bet on the king here. So, Sunscene, do your job. We've already baited them into betting on the king. Let's see what you got. And oh
Sunscene
my
better not
goodness.
forget to ban.
Oh my goodness. Wait, he brought in one jumping Lasso comp, and what the most important piece was just taken away. I think he's kind of screwed here. But let's see. Let's see what happens. He does have the
I don't
spiky
even
wing
know.
aqua and maybe a reflectile at the back. We'll see. He's going old school with this one.
I put $5 on Sunscene, and right now I'm not happy. I'm not so happy now because Sun's got a shit hit pool. Oh no, I'm not happy. Why Sunscene got such a? Why has he got such a shit hit pool? Oh, I'm not happy. Damn it, Sunscene. Why didn't you borrow some axes from somebody good? What is this nonsense? What is going on here? This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I don't even understand.
Oh, well, definitely a blast from the past indeed. With Sunscene just I don't know. I don't know what Sunscene's doing. But yeah, maybe the jumping last one could work with just the two. But obviously we're not gonna be seeing that anymore. Spiky Wing is gonna dominate the next 2 games for sure. There's no reason why you shouldn't play Spiky Wings, because for sure he's gonna need to. What was that? Car. For sure, he is gonna be playing at least one of these reflectiles. He is playing 2. It's either the slightly slow reflectile. Actually, they're just the same. Both of these reflectiles are just the same. Literally with the same card pool as well, with the same mouth. So interesting how Sunscene would get around this. And honestly, hey, free $5.
Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I believe in you, Sunscene. I so believe in you. You make me happy. Da, da, da. Okay, I need you. You messed me up, Riku, with that song. You have messed me up, sir.
Yeah, we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back.
Are we though? Are we though? Like, really? Are we? Or are we just schmucking it?
Happy, happy, happy.
Oh my god. So you stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Before you break my brain. No, 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 no. It's okay. I'm trying to reset. I'm trying to reset. It's gonna be okay. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Because I'm happy. Na, 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 na. Oh yeah, so
You know what
happy.
they say, keep telling yourself that. You know, faking it till you make it, it does apply to happiness too, right?
It's a thing, bro. Law of attraction, man. You fake it till you make it. You fake it till you make it, and you smile. You gotta smile. Put a big motherfucking smile.
Yep.
Like that.
A big freaking smile is enough for sure to change things for everybody.
Yeah. So
Everybody, anybody.
do the tingy, chicken wingy, ding ling 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 lingy,
Do the thing.
ding ling 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 lingy, boop boop boopity boopity boop 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 boop. I am wow.
You are off today, and I love it. It's January, and you're just popping off.
2025, baby, and
Have you thought about how,
babbling.
if anyone's recording this, you could literally make an entire song with just with just whatever you're saying.
That would be funny if somebody made like
They could recreate Crazy Frog too. Ski ba 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 bam. All right,
That would be
into
cool.
the game.
I'm with it.
Wow. Okay. Wait. No spiky wing. Huh? Michi, what are you doing?
He's trying to win me my $5.
Yeah, it's trying to,
Wait a
to give you
second.
$5 back. Interesting. Okay.
This is epic.
Okay.
Let's go. Sunsin has a chance. Okay, so Sunsin
Yep.
needs to catch the eggshell. Whenever it happens, he needs to go out there and catch it like an NFL wide receiver.
Oh yeah. So there. So
For
there
anyone that
are
doesn't know what that
chances
is,
being
it's the
given
guy
here.
that catches.
But I think the reflectile play here might prove to be a bit well, it might end up badly because he doesn't really get any Kotaro value off of anything really. So he's gonna hope for the aqua to perhaps pop both the front and the bug in the middle for a sweet 1v1.
You know, you're not wrong about that Kataro. That's the problem. That is a fat frickin' problem. That means he's gonna have to try to catch this eggshell with a Kataro, which is like not easy. But okay, this is a decent start right here. Just coming out, taking it to the chin, and only, you know, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see. I'm very keen to see how this goes. Mitsubishi has no cards in hand now, very few. Sunsin does have the play now to make a move. His
I
frontliner
think he could
does
potentially
have...
just go ahead and use the Goda and the Sandal in the cases that the king doesn't get any 3-card combos on his bird. Okay, it looks like he doesn't. He's free to use all the cards in his front line right now. At least he gets some cards off of it before it does eventually die. And I think Reptile does go out
Ooh, and
first.
it's
but
probably
still
going to
stays
draw
last
cards
stand.
now. It's probably going to draw cards because it hasn't drawn any yet since that first turn, which could be very interesting for Sunsin to get a little bit of extra value out of this.
Yeah, that's true. So let's
One.
see. Let's see how this one would go. Okay, he's just gonna go use that bulwark just to take that one out. I don't think that was worth it though. I think he should have just not used an energy there because it was gonna die anyway at some point. But yeah, here comes the flurry of damage from this. He does use the Scarab, so there's no healing for this bug. Oh my goodness, Sunsin could actually win this. Your $5 might be saved here, but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No!
Oh my
5
goodness.
HP.
5 HP, but it's not
But
going to be healing up anytime
To be
soon.
fair. Oh, and the Aqua is still... Oh my
Oh.
god. The tail slap. OP
No!
tail slap kill.
He gets that.
And
Okay, but that
to
was a
be
chunk
fair,
of
the
damage,
Kataro's
though.
gonna get the energy, the tail slap yet again, and
He wins.
Sunsin.
Oh
I think
my
he just
gosh.
did the thing.
He did the thing.
Let's go.
5 buckaroos is
Eggy,
saved.
who's crazy? Who's crazy, Eggy? Who's crazy, Eggy? Let's go, baby. $5. Let's go.
Let's go.
Sunsin. And that's why he brought 2 reflectiles, because he believes, Sunsin believes in his reflectile play. He is an absolute monster. Look at this man go.
Monster.
Look at this man go. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Boom.
I love it, bro.
Boom.
I freaking love it, bro. Freaking love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Oh, what's the
It's absolutely incredible. Incredible. Yes, it is. Whew. Let's go, Sunsin. I'm so proud of you, bro. I'm so proud of you with your 1999 Axie pool. You're incredible.
A blast from the past with this comp. So maybe this time, okay, so I guess they share the pot there now. maybe this time around Mitsubishi would bring out maybe a spiky wing aqua. I'm not sure, but it also came to the luck of the draw. And I like how Sunsein played that. He recognized that maybe he could gamble with the frontline Axie, hoping and praying that there was no cards that could potentially end it from the bird. He had 3 energy, but it really was not going to be enough. So yeah, good plays from Sunsein. I did not Sunsein that coming.
I mean, I was too slow. I was gonna put another $1 on him, but let's go,
You have a
baby.
problem.
That's what I'm talking
Let's
about.
go.
Sunsein? No, well, to be fair, he already won me 5, so no matter what happens, it's okay.
Yeah, you owe him lunch or something.
Oh, I just matched my own money. I just matched myself. Oops. That's funny. That's funny. I matched myself. So I can't lose on the Wookiee game against Mitsubishi game 1. I literally cannot lose. It's impossible.
Yeah, but on the Wookiee game though, it looks like it's is the spread correct? Everyone's just betting on the king on all of these. 35. Everyone's just betting on the king. Interesting.
No.
How would
Well,
this
you
one
got to
go?
click on it. You can see the USDC too, the USDC bets as well.
Let's see.
You got what I mean?
Yeah. I got what you mean. You got what I
mean? You got what I mean?
Still playing the same comp, it seems. Whoa, is this Whoa, okay. All right. We just need the same play to be made by our boy Sunsein as he did the last round, so we can potentially see maybe. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we could win more out of this. But you bet against him this time, right? Or no?
No,
You
I
went
was
all in
gonna
on
bet
Sunsein.
for him. I was gonna bet for him, but I was too slow.
Oh, I see.
I tried.
Tried so hard.
Got so far. In the end, it's all about deep dark matter. Huh?
Is it? Huh?
Huh?
And now we're back to the
What?
game. Mitsubishi bring literally the same comp they played last round. Let's see what they'll do different this time around. Boomer Axie Pool.
Yeah, that's what we call it. We call it the boomer. Why are you talking about his foot long, Sunsein? Focus on the game, bro. Jesus. The hell's wrong with you? These kids nowadays. I just don't even know what to do.
Kids, these whippersnappers with their antique teams.
Yeah. These freaking snapper whippers
Snapper whippers.
coming out here
Dang.
with his 1999 Southern Reflectile.
I got a hankering for a $10 foot long.
Now you're talking about his foot long. How do you even know?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay. Cool.
Oh
So
my
Sunsein,
goodness,
that
that
was
repel
like-
is the
is
same
this the-
speed.
Is this the same game? I feel like the same exact thing happened last time.
No. It's not.
Oh, wait.
Is the birdie gone?
Is
No,
there
the
another-
birdie's not gone.
Okay. Oh my
goodness, that was hella close though. That was hella close. He does get some cards off of the front, and yeah, is this dead? It is dead. That is insane. Okay.
Oh, risky play by Sunsein. What a sick
Wow,
play,
no
though.
shot. You still got that off, but I don't think the
What
amount
a
of damage
sick
really
play.
helps there.
The difference is he doesn't have the speed advantage like he did last time. But he
That's
does
true. He does take care
survive,
of the aqua.
so he will get the trade. He will get the trade. That's huge, but This is not good because he didn't get a parasite or a scarab onto the bug. So that means he kind of lost. It's kind of just over now.
Yes, it is. It is definitely, as you say, Jover already.
But actually,
Only
look
uses-
at the Sunbeam.
Ooh, double
Is
catapult. Doesn't even break the snail shell. And he's just dead. All right, it's another 1-for-1. We haven't seen a single sweep this entire tournament. All right, so they've just been going 50-50 with all the competitors. And yeah, honestly, I thought Sunsin was just going to be like going to go 0-2, but proved us wrong for sure. No Arco
Well,
draw,
that's
unlucky.
why-
Yep, no Arco draw.
That's why I'm out here winning and you're out here losing because you don't have faith.
You don't have 10 feet, 10 faith.
You don't have faith. All you keep talking about is backdoors and footlongs. So
You talking about me?
no, yes, maybe, probably.
How dare
Most
you talk about my
definitely.
footlongs that way, dude?
Bro,
It's a
whoa.
meal.
Whoa, bro. Kids. Choi, oi.
I'm talking about hot dogs. What? What?
All right, we'll be back.
Nani?
We're going to go to a break. I need to find a new co-caster. See you guys in 2 minutes. Joking.
All right, yeah, my name is Viku. Don't forget to follow me at Ron. I'm gonna be signing off as he looks for another co-caster. So yeah.
So on that note, actually, guys, we'll be right back. If anyone in chat wants to co-cast with me, just let us know. We'll get you set up in this next 2 to 3 minutes. And when we get back, I'll see you here. And I might be with Yellow Man, maybe not. We'll see. But I'll definitely see you in like 2 to 3 minutes. So stay
Still
tuned.
getting paid,
Peace out.
right?
Pruh.
Peace out.
Imagine a colorful world. A place made of tribes ruled by skills and quests. No makeup, no limits, no boundaries. Just good games with a pinch of rewards and a lot of fun. Enter the universe of Tribally and discover the next generation of gaming. Reality is so old school. Escape from this world and join kindred people to build your space. Tribally. Play together, win together.
You know why every day feels like my birthday? Because of my reputation on Tribally. Since I connected my gaming accounts, I have qualified for several airdrops. I received rewards for playing my favorite games. And maybe you will find your next favorite game. Connect your wallets today and feel those birthday vibes. Thank you Tribally for these airdrops. And thanks God for these magic hands.
boom, boom, and we're back. Boom, boom, and we're back. Biku, hit it.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hit it, Kovater. What? Look at us go. What is good, everybody? We are back. We are coming at you with some more King of the Hill action. Mitsubishi has been pushed to his limits all night long. It has been crazy. It's not that big. Don't worry. Where's Biku's close-up that we wanted to show everybody? What a fail.
Do we have that, Mr. Production Man?
You forgot to represent Biku's better side. Go on Discord and look at Biku's better side. Yes. I mean, they're perky, bro. They are perky. Already? They've got some form to them, is all I gotta say. So, you know,
I've got some cake in there.
If you guys haven't seen Biku walk away yet, you're in for a treat. Because when Biku walks away, people's glare stays. That's all I'm gonna say. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's actually impressive. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about, and you will be impressed. It will change your life forever. I don't know good or bad, but it'll change your life. So we are moving on. We got Wookiee next, Chan, and EGM. So we still got some beasters coming in. We still got some very, very big matches. The toughest ones are incoming right now. So, you know, Wookiee has been huge lately, and I don't mean like in size. I mean like clutching up. In our Kings qualifier match, Wookiee actually was able to beat two of the pros, like showing the world he ain't no joke.
Ooh.
And those were best of threes.
I mean, honestly, if you're already in this roster, you're definitely not a joke automatically right off the bat.
True.
But honestly, honestly, after seeing how Sunseam performed, no one is a joke here. And now we have literally cut Mitsubishi's pool in half. Poopy Butthole is also gone. I think Mitsubishi is still capable of playing a lunge team, regardless of the fact that one of the Dusk has already been taken away. Other than that, he can still potentially play the Backdoor Bird and the Bug. And seeing as Wookiee's pool is composed of Spiky Wing Aquas, he also does have that one Aqua with the teal shell and a Dawn with the teal shell as well. Different thing. Well, it's really up to them on what they decide to play. But for sure, I know Wookiee would need to play the Cattail Plant as the front line, seeing as Mitsubishi's team is somewhat heavy on the Spiky Wing and other bug cards.
Different strokes for different folks.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's all I got to say.
Are my cats still catching bats?
Do the tingy.
I think my cat has decided to not show it to me anymore, because the first bat he showed me so my cat, out of nowhere, just in the middle, in like morning, like 4 a.m., brings a dead bat on the bed, and then it just stares at me. I think he was thinking if I like it or something. And I ended up, of course, just throwing it away because it's a dead animal. It stinks. And I think he hates me for that. I think I should have loved it more. But then again, I don't really want to wake up to dead bats on my
what happens is what happens is they catch it and they bring it to you and they want you to be proud of them. And so if you went and threw it away, you're probably going to hate you forever. You may have ruined your entire future with your animal.
No, I think he's still around. I think he still loves me. So I don't think there's no hole in the relationship. I mean, he still wakes me up because he thinks I'm dead. If I can't sleep more than 6 hours, because he'll start just, just try to wake me up to see if I'm still alive. Cats do that apparently to make sure that you're not dead. I'm like, what? But so far so
Because
good
if you're
in my
dead,
winnings and
it's-
the bets, by the way. Yeah.
If you're dead, the cat has
Maybe
to
I'm just
eat
really
you
tired.
eventually. That's the issue.
Oh dang!
Well, the cat has to
I've
eat you
never
if you
been
die.
eaten by cats before. I was gonna say the other
Well,
word
duh,
for cat,
or-
but I
or
don't want to
you'd
get
be dead.
canceled as far as I am right now.
You'd be dead, bro.
I would be. I mean, who sleeps more than 6 hours nowadays at my age? Who knows?
That's not enough, bro. You gotta sleep more. Sleeping is like the most
6
important
hours?
thing. Sleep is the most important thing for health, bro, with water.
Well, I heard that the best bang for your buck is nap time. 4 hours to 5 hours sleep is good, and then make sure you have nap times within the
I mean,
day,
that works.
because 15 minutes of napping equals to an hour
That
of
works
energy.
for people for sure, but I feel like the REM sleep is being ignored. If you don't sit in REM sleep for a while, then that's no good. But
That's
I'm
true.
not a doctor.
Honestly, I do like waking up sometimes, like sleeping maybe 9 hours or so. That's happened to me, but it has to be like a really perfect setting where either I'm really hecking tired, or I don't know. I don't know what keeps waking me up in the middle of my sleep. Probably ghosts. Ooh.
Ooh. Well, we woo the best that we can. The best that we can. The best that we can. Ooh, woo, woo. So, here we go. It's game time.
Double spike
Wookie,
wing.
Michi, let's see what they can do. Wookie brought out the Aqua Egg. Double Aquas. We've seen double Aquas do well against these spears. And Wookiee's backliner is naturally faster. So that is important.
Okay, so he does have the double spiky wing. It is very important. I think this game currently favors Wookiee at the moment, especially if he gets the right axes off. That Aqua with the eggshell as well might potentially just screw him over, depending on how well he uses it, and of course depending on what the opening hand would be. The Garish Worm, also a great card to have. Now, since both the midline and the backline does have spiky wing, it's a great combo to have. But hopefully he does get some value off of this before it'll eventually just die out. And the fact that he is playing double Aquas, there's a lot of value to be made with the Kotaro on the reptile front. And yeah, it's looking great for both sides. I'd say it's an even 50-50. So it's really the luck of the draw at this point.
This is true. This is true. So, let's see what that first draw is. Let's see what it actually entails. And I'm excited, man. Everyone's taken a game off of Michi so far. So basically at this point, if Wookiee doesn't, then he oopsied.
But does Wookiee do, or
does Wookiee don't? Because Wookiee Dookie!
Wookiee Dookie. There you go. That's a soundboard. Save it. Send it.
Oh no,
spin it.
Wookiee Dookie is like my main squeeze when he plays, bro. All you got in life is a Wookiee and a Dookie. Hey, 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 hey.
He's
A
a
Wookiee and a Dookie. All right, here we go. Oh, big attacks coming through. See, this was one of those plays you talked about earlier. This is one of those plays you talked about earlier where you wanted to get the value for the offense and the defense, right? So Wookiee kind of set himself up for failure there. But since Michi didn't attack anyways, it didn't seem to matter. Does have 2 draws on that front line.
So it looks like his front is automatically gone. All right, that's one Axie down, and now he has to feel the wrath of his midline Dusk. Gets two really good attacks in, and he is still definitely faster. I
Here's
don't think
the
he's
thing,
looking to
right?
pop this one just yet, though.
Mitsubishi used both of his bites, his razor bites, so and got no value from it. So great play by Wookie right there. And now it looks like Wookie is also going to take a game off of Mitsubishi. Boom!
Dang.
Wow! Look at him go.
It was quick. It was a blur. And there it is. Wookie making it work. And a clean 2-0 could potentially happen here if he can repeat the same process. And seeing as how the bans are looking to be very detrimental right now for the King, let's see how he will, of course, get around that. If that is the main team that Wookie is going to be playing, of course, it gives more options and chances for the King to come back. But we have yet to see a 2-0, and I would like to see one, actually.
All right.
We'll see.
Let's see. Let's see. All right. I mean, these guys are making it hard, and it's funny. They're doing the opposite. They're banning everything but the spears. And I guess that makes sense, because if you have a team that's really good against spears, boom, you're chilling, right? You're absolutely chilling. You just got to have one thing that does good against spears. So it's very interesting. I kind of like what I'm seeing here. In hindsight, which is always 2020. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. And the yep.
Yep.
Yep. And the yep.
All right. Yep. All right. So with Wookie already knowing, maybe the Scaly Spear comp might not be the play here, because those spiky wings are really dangerous. The spiky wings combined, of course, with the risky fish deals so much damage. Played that really well. Not to mention, just takes away the front line so quick. So it was at the end the luck of the draw, but with those things being faster, maybe Mitsubishi would need to pop out the Dawn with the eggshell this time around, just so that he can mitigate the eggshell plays that he could potentially do. Go from back to front instead of front to back instead. Yeah, they're not as strong as a threat compared to the front line.
This is true. And it's going to be very interesting to see how everybody plays this out. Wookie has been consistent today and in the last couple weeks, and Mitsubishi has been kind of struggling today, to be honest. But that's just my opinion. I'm the noob on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? But maybe Wookie can get the first 2-0. Maybe.
Could be. Honestly, I would want somebody to take the first 2-0 of this game. Could be the King, could not be the King. Who knows? But then again, if you think about it, Wookie does have a bigger advantage compared to the first few players that did fight, because King Mitsubishi still had a bigger pool to play with. And taking away that Dawn with the teal shell does kind of hurt him a bit. He still does have potential to make a comeback here. And he does still have the backdoor Dawn that he could play around, and also the bug as well for the mid game. But he has spiky wings, and the spiky wings could prove to be the more difficult side of this all. So you can't really ban both. So at the end of the day, even if he does ban one of the spiky wings, he still has another. So it's looking like the King is kind of cornered here right now.
Which is kind of huge, right? If you can start off like that, that is kind of huge. All right, here we go, baby. Jumping into the round 2. Getting into it.
All righty.
And we got to, he switched it up, though. He put the Aquas in the other spot. And, let's see how that plays out.
Aqua in the middle, and then forcing a 1v1 with the with the Razor Bite Dusk in the backline, which is perfect though, since at least he's gonna be having some healing in there, and there's no Scarab on the side of Wookiee. So this potentially could just be a win for him. But again, I thought the last game was a 50-50, but it didn't even come close. We'll see.
That's okay. That's okay. You know, you can't always be right. That's why we're not pros. That's all right though, right? We out here and basically we have an opportunity to guess. Educated sometimes less educated, but that's okay.
Wait,
So what do you think
guys
this
hired me
time
'cause you
is?
thought I was
Also
educated?
50-50? You think
Nah,
this
nah,
is a
nah.
50-50?
I think this leans heavily towards the king this time around. I feel like this leans heavily towards the king. But again, the luck of the draw still plays a big factor in here. He is playing 2 0 costs, and for Wookiee, he is playing 3. So the draws could still screw you over at the end of the day. There's also that.
That's true. That is
Just
true.
'cause- Yeah,
And
so we
that's
got the
something that has to be
cottontail on the
accounted for.
plant too, 2 spiky wings.
That's why we love Classic though, right? Because you always got to account for all these things.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
The most modern day poker you ever seen.
I'm just looking at this poker. I'm really not that good at poker. I don't think I've ever gotten to second or third, but best case scenario for me is top 10 for poker tournaments.
I mean, that's not
I try.
terrible, right? If you can do it consistently, that's not terrible. I respect
That's true.
that.
That's true. You a
I
poker
respect
guy
that.
yourself?
I mean, I don't play much, but I do love me a good game of poker. I'm more of a live poker player. I like to play, you know, here with the friends. I do good in like small public rounds. I think if I played against a bunch of people that were like fucking pro level, I would just be all right. Maybe have a moment, right? I'm too lazy. Like, I don't think enough. I'm usually just there to have a good time, which is also fine, right? Poker's to be enjoyed.
Oh yeah, especially when you win more money than you can.
All right, let's see.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it does
well,
have the
winning when
eggshell.
you play
Both
poker
are
is
still
also
faster.
Part.
Looks like both of them are just planting these spiky wings. Is this enough to actually kill this to deny him a turn? No, it is not. It is not. Vegan Bite not gonna get some healing in there. Well, it's not a plant, by the way. And he's still looking to actually gamble this out and still use cards with the eggshell. But looks like that's gonna be going down. Oh, and that one lunge goes to the backline instead. So the plant still stands. I think this is one of the hardest games that I've seen him play so far. Plays 2 cards, hoping that maybe he will be using that eggshell. I guess he does not. And yeah, still remaining with 2 energy. So he's very he's very conservative with his energy at the moment.
Yeah, but I mean, so far,
Hoping that
it's
it's just gonna
looking
end up as
good
a
for
1v1.
Wookiee. Wookiee coming out right here and just bringing the pain, not letting off the gas, and that's some impressive play. Wookiee has been on it.
Oh, but can he get some healing off of this one though? Oh, 2 razors is just perfect, and he's back at full health. Yep, nope, this is the King's game, and there is no shame. You got 1 game out of it, but yeah, I think this is Jover.
The Razor Bite is
GGWP.
such an important one, right? The Razor Bite is the game changer above all else. If you get that full value attack you were talking about earlier, you know what I mean? We're like offense, defense, plus you get the heal. Ooh, that is nasty, right? That's that uber full value right there. That's that take it to the next level full value.
Yep. That's right. I mean, he did realize that, oh, there's no scarab, there's no cancellation of healing in here. So we're just free to leave my Dusk with the Razor Bite in the back line. So I'm just going to be healing off whatever damage he pulls off. And since they're both Aquas, it works so much better as well. So
It's
yeah,
true.
congrats. Coming up next is gonna be Chan, and then after that's gonna be EGM for 40 buckaroonies being split between the two games. So still a lot to go through. We still got 4 games left for the day, and if you haven't yet, go ahead and place your wagers. Will you be betting on the king, or will you be going against the king? We'll see for sure. We have yet to see a 2-0. And for some reason, these games just comes close to 1-1s, and yeah, it's still very it doesn't seem close to being a 2-0 because we've seen potential 2-0s on the side of the king, but they still keep getting a game off of him regardless.
Yeah, and that just shows that everybody is stepping up their game, and we got to see if they're gonna be able to keep this up, or if the king is going to step it up now against, because remember, there's always this thing about when you play people that you are like on a higher level than in a game like this, their decisions and your decisions don't always line up the same way, right? When you're playing against someone of the same skill level, it's sometimes easier to predict what they're going to do.
Yeah. But I think it would have been a lot easier given the fact I thought it would just be easier to 2-0 the king, given the fact that a lot of his pool is already gone. But then again, the other side's pool doesn't seem to be as competitive from time to time. I mean, we've seen Sunseen's pool. We already thought it was an easy 2-0 for the king, but no, Sunseen did well. He did very well on his first game, gets a win, but then loses the second one, and that's
But
already
close,
good by
right?
itself.
All very close.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's
Even though he
it's
was
it's a
denied,
tough one.
yeah,
It's
he was
always a
denied the
tough
main
one.
card he
Every
was going to
match
play.
has been
Right.
pretty tough and fought over, you know, contested, highly contested. So, you know, let's see what happens. Chan and EGM are coming up. They are, you know, again, we've said it earlier, 2 of the best players in the game. In our last King qualifier, actually, EGM came out on top, beating everybody, which was pretty impressive, was pretty sick. I was not expecting that going into it.
Okay, and it looks like he's going to be taking away his backdoor birdie. His backdoor Dawn is now gone. And also looks like the ban for the side of Mitsubishi is going to be this 1 Dusk with the Parasite. So I guess he's not going to be playing anything that steals any energy that mixes well with the Parasite comps, but he does still have those 2 plants and of course the 2 birds. So obviously we're just going to be seeing maybe 1 plant, 1 bug, 1 dawn, or maybe potentially double plant and a dawn. But
They've
the
literally
main
just
factor that
banned
we need to be looking
everything.
at here is, of course, there's no spiky wing.
I really
was that?
wonder if they talked about this and like, all right, guys, ban everything but the spears. I wonder if that's what happened.
Just forcing him into the spears.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what happened. I really do, because it feels really odd to me that they did this, and it feels so coordinated, right? In hindsight.
Yeah. I feel like it's somewhat coordinated, but at the same time, it's like, it's not really crippling him that much. So he still does have the Razor Bite to play with if ever there is a heavy Aqua comp that they could potentially play. But at the same time, it's like, I think the backdoor bird, the backdoor Dawn being taken away, I think was the heaviest blow so far, aside from Mr. Poopy Butthole. So yeah.
Well,
aside from that,
we didn't
I
even
think
get
this was
to see
this was a bigger
Poopy
blow.
Butthole, bro. We didn't even get to see Poopy
Oh,
Bubble.
well.
That is the one thing that I'm really, really sad about. Game in 5 minutes? I'm confused now. All right, well, if the game is in 5 minutes, then we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back.
Alrighty.
So make sure to get over to tribally.games. This is your chance to get involved. These are the two biggest names you're going to see tonight. Chan is possibly the best player in the game. So if you want to get involved with somebody and, you know, someone that may be able to beat the king, this is the guy. This is the time. Let's see what happens. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. Lego.
Imagine a colorful world. A place made of tribes ruled by skills and quests. No makeup, no limits, no boundaries. Just good games with a pinch of rewards and a lot of fun. Enter the universe of Tribally and discover the next generation of gaming. Reality is so old school. Escape from this world and join kindred people to build your space. Tribally. Play together, win together.
You know why every day feels like my birthday? Because of my reputation on Tribally. Since I connected my gaming accounts, I have qualified for several airdrops. I receive rewards for playing my favorite games. And maybe you will find your next favorite game. Connect your wallets today and feel those birthday vibes. Thank you Tribally for these airdrops. And thanks God for these magic hands.
To everyone out there, I am something new, something powerful. You might call me a token, but I'm much more than that. I was born from the community, for the community. I represent the gamers, the loyal, the skillful, and the winners. I serve the creators, the pro players, and the builders. As our community grows in number, I too grow stronger. This is my destiny. This is what I've been programmed to do. My name is Tribal, and you'll see me soon.
What is good, ladies and gents? We back doing the tingy. You already know we're here with the Tribally Bet on Gaming coming at you hard, and we have a barn burner in store for you. We've got Chan, we've got Mitsubishi, two of the best players in the freaking world. So let's see which one of these superheroes is going to come out on top and take home the bacon, because they are doing the tingy. Hello, my love bug, my sweetheart, my queen. She brought me popcorn. Holy shit. Let's go. Your turn, Biku.
Where's mine? Where's my popcorn? Oh, I'm alone and I don't get popcorn. So yeah, welcome back to the game. Welcome back to the game. We're now fighting. Okay, so we've already talked about the bans here, and let's see who will bring home the bans. Coming into this, we haven't seen a 2-0
We have
just
not.
yet. So in the past games, only 1-for-1s, but it's up to you on how you can actually shape it out with your wagers. And looking at this, there's not much faith right now for Mitsubishi to get a clean 2-0, because honestly, if he was supposed to be getting a 2-0, he could have done it in the previous matches where there were less bans, in my opinion. But yeah, at the end of the day, this is Axie. A lot can happen. The luck of the draw is still there. No matter how many meta Axies you have, you still have the fundamentals to go through. So
Hey, we saw
Chan gonna
Sunseed-
bring out the Jackie Chan in him.
We saw Sunseed bring
Yep.
out
We did.
the wild one.
Yep, he did. He definitely brought out the beast in him. He brought out what it's like to be a warrior of the sun. They seen the sun and they flew too close, and boom, Sunseen gets a point out of that. So yeah, like we said earlier, it is gonna be a plant, bug, and of course the backdoor bird. There's a lot more potential here to actually get a 2-0, since of course, if you look at it this way, it seems like somewhat of a mirror matchup, but your backline is definitely in danger here.
Yeah, it is.
But seeing as
but
how
when the
it is a mirror.
The question is, how does the backline play out, right? Does it get the kill? Remember,
Yes,
when you're against an
absolutely.
aqua, it's not always self-explanatory, right? Sometimes things are a bit weird. They defend just a little bit and you don't get it. You don't want to be in that situation
true,
where you
but, like,
backdoor
if you're-
the aqua and it survives, because then you're in trouble, right? Then it's just
Yes, but,
oopsie
like-
poopsie for you.
Absolutely. Hoopsie poopsie indeed. Because if you're looking at this, it's like there's more potential for Chan to actually win this by going back to front instead of front to back. But we'll definitely see how he will be popping this. Hoping and praying that maybe he gets enough bird cards, the eggshell post fight combo, to of course pop out his aqua. And then next would be the bug. The bug would have been the bigger problem here, but if a 1v1 between the two bugs does come into play, we could potentially see a draw for once in this current tournament.
This is true. We have not seen a draw
That's gonna
all
be
night,
so
which is kind of impressive, right? Like in Classic, you seem to see a lot of draws. It just kind of happens. Tonight, we've seen a lot of 1-1s and
Mhm.
not many draws.
Yeah, not a lot of draws, and also we have seen a lot of the teal shell meta as well, not being used throughout the entire tournament. So I was surprised at that. We've been seeing more of these scaly spears, the spiky wings. So not a lot of that, even though it is considered meta. But I think it's because of the fact that there have been a lot of spiky wings present. Of course, you wouldn't want to be caught in that crossfire where you're just gonna get killed by the thing that you built out to use.
Exactly. But like you said, we can get that mirror match, and that would be awesome, because that can always come down to some very funny plays, right? When you have that mirror match.
Oh yeah. Okay, so first round hasn't started. They haven't gotten their cards yet. They might end up just getting doing a skip, because obviously none of them have enough cards to actually deal any significant amount of damage. That's one part of the combo already. present in that Dawn. Maybe he could go for these double Cottontail, but the thing about the Cottontail is that it's not as important. Maybe just using it as a parasite fodder, hoping that it gets taken away if ever he does have a draw remover for the side of Chan. So yeah, this is an obvious skip here, unless he wants to go very active. But the main goal for Chan here is to pop from back to front for sure.
Yeah, and if he can
Eggy,
do
what do you mean
that
the set
and do it
sucks?
efficiently,
It's amazing.
you're amazing.
Oh, you.
No, you.
No. No, you. No, no you, Infinity. Aw. All right, so there's the combo right then and there. It looks like this Aqua is going to get popped, but he is going to get some cards in before that does happen. Just throws away the Spiky Wing. Oh, and that's 4 cards gone. That is horrible for Mitsubishi in this current game. Oh, freaking
And look
no.
at that. Chan the man coming out. I don't know if that was the plan or if that's just how things ended up going, but he is happy with that one. That is for damn sure, right? Good job right there. And Chan is looking good in this match.
Oh, yeah. Definitely looking good right now for Chan. He did what he set out to do. There's a lot of energy on the side of Mitsubishi, but not a lot of cards. And that's what makes this a bit more difficult to actually execute. I'm not sure if this bug has the capabilities of going for a 1v, a 1v3, but we'll see. We'll see. He's not out of the ballpark just yet. There's still three energy on the side of Chan. Depending on what cards he does draw, he could just end the life of this reptile, and I think it's just going to be an easy pickings from here on.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. As long as he doesn't make any big chokes, he should be fine.
For sure, for sure.
You know, and it looks like that is a pretty, beefy tank still. So that's an issue. You don't want to be like jumping into a big old tank, running into that fucking hardcore shield, and then ending up in a bad situation.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. And now less cards. Oh my goodness, and yet it still survives. Is he gonna end up killing this? Not really, but he does get some good amount of damage, and he's still alive there. Oh my goodness. So I think he may have read this eggshell play there. Takes out another card. It is gonna be the Cottontail, and no snail there's no snail shells, there's no sticky goo present. So yep, this is just going to be an easy win for our boy Chan here, and then the next round will decide if we are finally going to see a 2-0.
The question is, did anyone actually take my bet? I took Chan. I had a feeling he would take that first game, but was anyone confident in the champion that time? Which is interesting to see the champion not really being, let's say, a hard favorite tonight, having so many games be, so close, and so many games taking off of the champion already.
That's true. So it was as close as before, but the champion pool changes might, let's see, what can he change here that can potentially give him a win? He could go for a triple Scaly Spear comp. That's also a possibility. There's no Scaly Spears on the other side, so that's something that I could see him doing. He does still only have one Dusk. I'm not sure if it still works that way regardless. He could go for the plant front, maybe the reptile mid. But the problem is that they both have Kotaro. So I think that really is the main problem here, is the fact that they both have Kotaro, and they won't really get any value off of this whatsoever, especially if he does play that. So one dead card could just be enough for the damage, but all in all, one dead card is bad enough,
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's not easy. But what are you going to do, right? You can't have it all. I mean, you can, but not always.
Not always.
And right now is one of those situations. We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have
to find out for sure. And what's more interesting is how the next round is gonna play out this time around, because he's gonna be left with only 5 axes coming into this tournament at the very last round, and it's gonna be for $40.
Isn't that crazy to think about? Like
$20 for a win. Yeah.
It's it gets hard, right? Like he's really you're seeing the struggle is real. The struggle is absolutely real, and it's not just an easy clap by any means.
He's playing. Biko, what non-Web3 game are you playing? Okay. All right. So I'm not seeing a way for the reptile with the dang, I forgot what the name of that is. That's not Garish Worm. The one that prevents you from using any melee cards. The tail. Yeah, that one reptile. I don't see that ever getting banned. Gravelant. There we go. I don't think Gravelant is gonna get banned ever. But again, we'll see. Maybe there's gonna be an Arco Aqua on the next round. I'm already thinking about the next round. But seeing as they're still playing the same comp they played last round, how will this one play out? Could be a clean 2-0.
I mean,
potentially.
You think it might go? You think it might just go the same as the first round, potentially, but then again, that could be complete nonsense, right?
That's true.
Because
the thing about
every
what
round,
happened last round is
comes
that
into play.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because I was gonna talk about like what happened last round. Like he really got his combo early on, just enough to pop out the Aqua. And what screwed him the most is the fact that he had like 3 or 4 cards on his backline Aqua, just removed, and leaving him with like 2 or 5 cards that are basically unplayable at that given moment. So yeah. So it's really the heat of the moment, depending on what cards you have and what proves to be useful and how you are going to get through this entire team too.
Yeah, that is always a big question, and no one is exactly sure until the cards are pulled. And then, there's also, as Yu-Gi-Oh always said, you have to believe in the heart of the cards, right? That's also a part of it.
That's true. It's all 1-1 from the beginning now. How? I don't know. Nility. Yeah. I don't know how it's been 1-1 since the very beginning, because he's been getting caught off. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a 2-0 against Sunseen, but yeah, Sunseen really, it really was the luck of the draw. Most of the time, I feel like it's the luck of the draw. But potentially, this could just be a 2-0. So really good early game right now from Chan. It's 2-3 in the mana and the energy. Yeah.
All right. And when you have the frontliner hurt like that, but there's only the bird in front of it, right? If there was a little more damage, then that frontliner becomes very risky to use. But the way it is currently, the frontliner will probably be able to get off some value before it dies.
Oh yeah. But with the front line already close to dying. Oh my gosh. Okay, just lets it die right then and there. The combo from the backline bird isn't there yet though. So potentially in the next round, he can take care of this plant. Let's see. He could take care of this plant. And if Chan were to be able to get the combo to take out the Aqua, I think that would spell the doom for the King and can become the first 2-0 this entire matchup.
That would be exciting, right? To see something like that come through. But I mean, imagine if the first 2-0 comes from the challenger and not the King, right? That's what's crazy. That just shows, man. The
Oh yeah.
competition is.
But then again, the
rising
the
here.
king has been like, oh my goodness, this would have been a perfect time to actually go for an all-in. He did choose to sacrifice the birdie there, but he ended up not doing so. And it looks like this this bug is gonna go down first. So it's gonna be a 1v3 situation for this Aqua. If he can consistently get the koi and not get screwed over by the bird, I think there's a potential that Mitsubishi could win here. Because the biggest fear here has always been, if that Aqua is gone, the team just crumbles. But the fact that Chen hasn't been able to get the right combo to actually let that happen, I think Mitsubishi is in a better situation here, going for a 1v3.
And saying that sounds
how-
weird, right?
Yeah.
But let's go. 1v3 it is. And with the bug, if you can get around that snail shell, it is possible.
That's true, but then again, he does have the spiky wing to get around the snail shell, or to potentially, of course, pop it earlier than usual. So let's see, how would this go through? He only has two cheat and jumps on the backline bird. No sign of an eggshell. I think 2 eggshells has already been drawn in this pool. He needs to get another reset. Two eggshells. I think 1 insectivore. And yeah, I think that's what he got so far. So with 5 cards present on the backline Aqua, could perhaps make a comeback here. And yeah, okay, here it is. The backline Aqua has now started using its own cards. That's going to be two cards already gone again from the Dawn. Wow, this is playing so great right now. So if anyone's watching here, if Neely Titty, what's his name? Neely
Nilitity. That's funny.
So yeah, so this is what's been happening.
It's
just
Nility,
very
but Nilitity is funny.
yeah. Okay, so gets that card in there. That's a ton of damage. Tries to reduce the back line by just a little bit. And now this
Nilitity.
bug is definitely gone. Okay.
Buggo.
Gonzo. But now the biggest question here is, why did he not opt to use the koi in the last round? If he had more speed, he could have just ended the game right then and there. And now he has to go for a 1v1 with a Dawn that has insectivore. Would this actually be enough to even close? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my gosh. He negates it. He pops the sticky goo way too early, and now this could pose as a problem. But if this cheat and jump, oh my god, it's just so lucky that the stun is going through the card that deals way more damage, and now he takes out the win in the most convincing closest matchup that we have seen so far. Holy freaking crap.
In our life. Literally.
My god.
Holy Shisa. And that is why Mitsubishi is a champion, a god amongst men, an absolute wunderkind.
Wunderkind.
Well
right.
done. Well done. Bringing it back. So 1-1, right?
1-1. Yep, that's right.
All right,
Yep,
1-1. Both of these players showing up yet again. No sweeps today, baby. We don't got no sweeps. We got close competition. These guys are going ham sandwich on each other every single game. It's close. It's back and forth. It's sick and nasty. So while we get our final 2 players set up, we want everyone to make sure to get over to Tribally.games, !challenge in the chat. Get in there and see who's going to win the next matches between EGM and Mitsubishi. The champion versus so far the king of kings, the #1 qualifier coming out of our kings qualification match. Let's see what these players are going to bring out. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Imagine a colorful world. A place made of tribes ruled by skills and quests. No makeup, no limits, no boundaries. Just good games with a pinch of rewards and a lot of fun. Enter the universe of Tribally and discover the next generation of gaming. Reality is so old school. Escape from this world and join kindred people to build your space. Tribally. Play together, win together.
And we're back. Well, I'm back. Is going on. Chief needed to do something elsewhere and lead his guild to victory, but no worries. I'm gonna be here. And yeah, and who is gonna be my co-caster? Nobody. My co-caster will be the chat And let's get into what the bans are gonna be. I would love to see and talk about that. So yeah, hopefully EGM will be the one to break the 1-1 curse. And so far, so good. So if you look at the prize pool and if you look at how it's been divided so evenly, so yeah, some people might say, hey, I think this is rigged. Maybe the teams actually like talked it out. I'm like, no way. Because we saw the entire games moving through. We saw their draws and their best plays, and it was kind of impossible. So yeah. So if you look at this EGM, 40 buckaroonies, so that's $20 a game. Will this be the time where the king gets dethroned, or will this be the actual time that, of course, and we see Michibishi actually take a 2-0 this entire game? Yes, that's right. Biku has now taken over E4E. I am the CEO. I am the king. I am the judge, the executioner, and also the victim. But let's see how this one would go. So banning away that the teal shell with the goldfish, I guess that makes perfect sense. All right, it looks like we're missing a ban right now. I think the ban, EGM hasn't banned anything. Oh, there it is. There is the banneroo. Which one did he ban? He banned the last Razor Bite Dusk, which it makes perfect sense since EGM's comp is composed of mostly aquas. Okay, so how do I think this could play out? That's actually pretty difficult. So he's left with actually playing the one aqua that he has. He could just go triple, go for the triple scaly spoon comp. I feel like that should be the play, but let's think about it. Let's look at this. Yeah, actually, yeah, makes sense. Go for the triple one. Put the reptile with the gravel ant maybe in the middle or at the back, because looking at EGM's aquas, most of them only have melee aside from the one with the eggshell. So there is literally, out of all the aquas, oh well, there's also the scarab, by the way. And of course the spiky wing is also not a melee, but it doesn't deal that much significant damage. Michi is crippled. Bikutoko Rebri, Gunlock. What is up? What is up, everybody? So we're gonna be closing this one off with the final games, the final two games of the day. So there it is. We're getting started. And it looks like Michibishi is gonna opt in to use his last spiky wing aqua. And of course, the bug is now at the front. Okay, interesting decision making here by Michibishi. You'd think he'd put it in the midline like before, but I think this makes perfect sense so that they don't have actually a way to, of course, go through this. But in my opinion, maybe putting up one of the other scaly spoons could have been okay too. But yeah, how could this play out? Let's see on the first hand. Also, the website is live, by the way, for the e4e.gg. Go ahead and check it out if you guys want to know the know-hows of different games, not just on Tribally, of course, in the whole Web3 ecosystem. Of course, the other partners that does partner with E4E, go to e4e.gg and have some fun with it. It's always fun to learn something new, like triple plant being viable. Yeah, that's also fun to learn. That's what I learned yesterday with Panda user. And that was a very funny time we live in. And good opening hand already. Double third glances, taking out two cards, and oh my goodness, leaving EGM with 3 spiky wings in hand. That is not something that you want to see. Should have actually just used it instead. There was no way for Michibishi to actually take away any energy. So yeah, that was definitely a missed opportunity. These spiky wings are not going to be that useful. I would rather that the spiky wings would have been removed instead. How tall is Biku? 6.9 of 420. Nah, you're close, Gunlock. You're close. I'm not that tall, but yeah. All right, so the next round is gonna be important. He could go ahead and opt to steal some energy in here. I'm not sure they're going to commit the full 5 on this next round, but it looks like they are just going to go for a skip instead. He gets the Cottontail in there. I think he already accepted his fate when it comes to this bug. There's literally only a mosquito in hand, so no way to actually get some value off of that. But in the other hand here, on the side of Mitsubishi, he can go for a Risky Fish and Oranda that could completely kill it. But if he happens to have a pumpkin in hand, which he doesn't, well, he's gonna have to guess that he doesn't have it. So I don't think he's gonna execute the cards that he has on his Aqua unless he knows that this is gonna be a sure kill. But he does have 6 energy, so there's also that. Let's see. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping to grow back the hair, you fake baldy? Oh man, Gunlock just taking like strays here and there, dude. Eggy is just relentless in the chat right now. And yeah, look at all those cards already being played. There's not much of a read in there, and 3 energy is going to be used. Oh my goodness, he's still alive. Insane in the membrane. And he gets an energy out of the deal as well. Looking pretty sweet right now for our boy Mitsubishi. He's looking to take the gold. He's looking to try to get a 2-0 out of this, potentially and hopefully as well. And again, no pumpkins on the side of EGM. He's gonna just have to like maybe just go YOLO at this and maybe go for a 3-card, 4-card combo, because honestly, leaving that plant alive might just screw him over into the late game. He does have a Katara in hand. He can also gain an energy in there if ever the front does pop. But yeah, it is not. This is a game of mind games at the moment. So, given the HP difference, and also the amount of cards that they do have in hand, there's the Buzzing Wind to negate the armor. That's 1 attack, but there's also a lot coming out of this reptile, and that's 3 energy already gone. I think he already has this in the bag. That's actually a pretty difficult game to come back from. If only he actually thought about it and figured that, hey, maybe he doesn't have pumpkin. He ended up not having pumpkin and just using all those cards in the back line and not end up killing it. It just hurts to see. It hurts to watch. And now he has the double pumpkin. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go next here, and EGM is 1 step close from going 2-0. All right. So, double koi. Wait. No way! No way! a 3v1 situation for a comeback for Mitsubishi. That plant draw was insane. I thought it was over. I thought it was done. But the plant says, no, you're not going to win today. My God, that was mentally exhausting. I was already I was like, okay, all right, cool. EGM wins the first game. I guess we're just going to go next. And it looks like I'm wrong again. Oh my God. I think this is what I like about these games. Is just you can just theorize about everything, this and this and this and that. It was a 3v1 situation. Bing, bam, boom. EGM's going to win. But at the end of the day, man, Mitsubishi once again showing why he's the king, why he's the guy fighting everybody for Moolah. And yeah, that was absolutely mental. All the cards went to the plant. I blinked for 1 second. I already saw. Oh my goodness. The energy management was absolute cinema. Yes, indeed it was. Crazy indeed. Holy smokes. Alrighty. E4EGG, I can listen to you all day, Biku. Oh my goodness. Thanks, man. You're like my therapist. I'm the champion of Biku Glazing Fest. Oh my God. Everybody needs a champion of glazing in their life. Everybody needs one for sure. You are very good for my ego. Thank you so much. Homo alert. Yeah. But yeah, who knows, man? Maybe glazing can be like a business for you, you know? You could be like a professional glazer. or something. So instead of a homeowner alert, you can buy your own home. I don't know. I'm rambling really dumb stuff here. So yeah, most likely they're just going to be playing the same comp next round. I don't see any other efficient thing that Mitsubishi could play. He could go for the triple spear, but without the razor bite, I don't think that's going to be practical for him to use at all. Krispy Kreme regular glaze. Yep, it's good, but it's just melted sugar, dude. Like I would rather go for the Kit Kat, man. Kit Kats are always good. What's Gunlock yapping about? He's glapping about Krispy Kreme, bro. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. Pancit Canton. Wait. Why am I saying Pancit Canton? I'm sorry. I saw Pancit Canton on my feed, and I'm like, oh, dang, Pancit Canton. Yeah. Yeah. Probably I'm just hungry. Who knows? We have been yapping for how many hours now? For 3 hours straight. For 3 hours straight already. But yeah, that's why we're hired here, because we are the masters of yapology. And speaking of yapping, it looks like it's going to be the same comp back to back to back. But can EGM keep the curse going, or will we finally break this curse the moment almost half of the king's axes have been banned? Mass stamina. Pack. I don't know what pack is. All right, what could be the main play here? Honestly, the eggshell kind of screws with him just a little bit though, but the vice grip does play a big role in getting through the front line. By King. Yes, I am the By King. That sounds weird. Well, let's not call it that. Okay. No cards being played just yet. I'm very interested in seeing their first hand. Where is it? All right, should be another 40 seconds until the next cards do register. All right, let's do a bit of stretching in there. If you guys have been in the chat for 3 hours, go ahead and stretch. All right, put your grab your other hand, keep grabbing your hand, put it over your head. Now we're gonna lean to the left, and then we're gonna lean to the right. All right, that's really good. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to hydrate. Water is king. Water is the true king. A kingdom cannot. Whoever controls the water controls the world. So be king of your own lives. Drink some water, buddy. Tribally. Oh my. Tribally water. Tribally spring water. Tribally mineral water, dude. It's such the perfect. Yeah, dude. The water games. Oh man, please don't Google that. Or Water C3, dude. We are bringing Aperon into Axie Classic. No, we today is all about Axie Classic right now. Let's not talk about that kit for now. Let's see. All right, we're just waiting for the first move. I could ramble on. We just need Tribally Coffee. I think that exists already. I think Tribally Coffee, because I know Tribal. Yeah, Tribal Brew. Yeah, there we go. I know Tribal Coffee exists, but not Tribally. Whoever needs coffee right now, go get some coffee. Okay, here comes the first hand. Going for that early third glance. He took out a card from the back line. He does have 5 energy, and it looks like he has a really great opener here. You could go for the Vice Grip with the along with the Risky Fish just to pop the front. But of course, there's more value to be gotten from that if he did use it on the Reptile at the back instead. Okay, opts to not use any of the cards though. Interesting. I guess he's just playing a little bit of a game of chicken there, hoping and praying that he doesn't have anything that would pop the front. I think he's just looking to use maybe cards from the front instead of using the cards at the back to pop this bug first. Or I think he's just playing this a little bit slowly. I think the name of the game right now is to make sure that most of the cards is being drawn by the front so that the back line gets choked. But that's where he's mistaken, because a lot of cards from the Aqua back line on the king side is already been drawn. And yeah, he makes a mistake there by using the sticky goo way too early, thinking that he has already used it. Now he is 1 energy short. I think he's gonna go for an all-in now and try to just take out this bug. So knowing the fact that there is no longer any sticky goos present, goes all in with this Reptile now. It's not enough to pop it, but still gets an energy out of the deal. You might as well. And if not, there could be an eggshell. Could be a way to counter that eggshell instead. But yeah, he does end up using the eggshell, but he didn't capitalize on it. So he's just going to be using that spiky wing to maybe take him out and make sure that the next pumpkin would have been used. But yeah, oh my goodness, he overcommits. I think he overcommitted just to get that armor in there. So he is 4 armors up. He does get the speed boost. He currently is faster right now. But hopefully the 4 cards at the back line is not going to be enough to get the kill. It is going to be enough though. And there it is. Another 1-for-1. The curse goes on. It is perfect 1-to-1 in all 7 games. The king has been challenged. They all took 1 game out of this. And yeah, congratulations, Michibishi. 1-1 all day, day. And let's freaking go. So how much in total did Michibishi rack up this entire tournament? Anybody, producer man, you got a calculator on you? 120 buckaroonies. So they just went half and half with the rest of the squad. And yeah, I guess everybody earned something. So King has earned $120 roos. Congratulations, Michibishi. If I could earn 120 buckaroos per day playing Axie going 1-for-1, dude, man, I would love to do that. But wait, you can do that if you go to Tribally.games and just place your wagers and your bets on the games that are happening all day, every day, and not just this one. There's so many games that you can go on, not just Axie Classic. You can also do it on Aperon. You could also do it on, let's see, what else? You can do it on Aperon. You can do it on the Machines Arena. You can do it on Axie Origins. Anything, any game under the sun in Tribally.games. So if you're not on there right now, we could literally just log in with your Twitter or your Discord or your wallet, I think. But yeah, so yeah. So to close this out, Michibishi, congratulations. The rest of the rosters in the squad, everybody that went 1-for-1, everybody goes home with something. Congratulations again. Thank you so much, Chief, for casting with me today. He had to go early because, of course, he had to lead his squad for the Guild Wars. So yeah, a very hardworking man, my guy. So yeah, the Shades is his crown. Basically, without his crown, he is still the king of the most hardworking individual. Like, man, doing a Guild Wars casting, he's doing everything. So yeah, thank you, Chief, once again. And also thank you for E4E. Go to e4e.gg. Check out the website, by the way. You'll want to learn a thing or two about Web3 games. E4E has got you covered. Esports for everybody. And we're talking about maybe one day we're going to do Axie Classic with boxing. Hopefully that does happen. Rare Axie is also here. Rare, thank you so much for Tribally. And maybe one day, let's see, Tribally Coffee. They're talking about it in the chat. We all need a little buzz in our life. Speaking of buzz, I'm already sick of seeing the buzz wings, the spiky wings. That meta has got to go. The armor meta in Classic is just so much that they're just banning it. Not a single teal shell game, just a bunch of spiky wings. So yeah, GG's to everybody. Once again, my name is Biku. You can follow me on Twitter at Bikuta RON, Bikuta Ron. And yeah, thank you so much for the E4E team. I'll be signing off, and I'll see you guys on the next tournament. Bye-bye.
Imagine a colorful world. A place made of tribes ruled by skills and quests. No makeup, no limits, no boundaries. Just good games with a pinch of rewards and a lot of fun. Enter the universe of Tribally and discover the next generation of gaming. Reality is so old school. Escape from this world and join kindred people to build your space. Tribally. Play together, win together.
You know why every day feels like my birthday? Because of my reputation on Tribally. Since I connected my gaming accounts, I have qualified for several airdrops. I received rewards for playing my favorite games. And maybe you will find your next favorite game. Connect your wallets today and feel those birthday vibes. Thank you Tribally for these airdrops. And thanks God for these magic hands.
To everyone out there, I am something new, something powerful. You might call me a token, but I'm much more than that. I was born from the community, for the community. I represent the gamers, the loyal, the skillful, and the winners. I serve the creators, the pro players, and the builders. As our community grows in number, I too grow stronger. This is my destiny. This is what I've been programmed to do. My name is Tribal, and you'll see me soon.